morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to X Planet Live. My name is Lionel Miranda, and we are about to dive into a game of Age of Sigmar. On the menu tonight, we have Beasts of Chaos versus Sylvaneth. All right, Beasts of Chaos are going to be piloted by Mr. Sean B, and then you got Sylvaneth piloted by Mr. Mark F. So, love both armies, and now I'm just looking to see what happens. This is a classic fight for sure between Beastmen and Sylvaneth. You can't get much more classic than this. So let's see what happens before our eyes. We got lists that we need to go over, so let's maybe examine that. Now, just a little reminder for everyone. So this is a league match, and the new rules that were just adjusted at the time of this recording last week are not in effect yet. So the Sylvaneth player will not be able to place his trees 1 inch away from the enemy and such. Points have not been adjusted just quite yet. All right. Now, with that in mind, let's get to the actual lists. What do we have? We got Sylvaneth, and we are at Tilting the Scales of 1990. Achievement not unlocked. He did not nail the 2000. Boo, but that's okay. He's a 4-drop list, a Lore of the Deepwood, Morbid Conjuration, but of course, because why wouldn't you? Again, stress this. The rules, these are the rules before the adjustment. So Morbid Conjuration, you'll be seeing it in its absolute full form. And for those of you who are seeing it very first time, well, you're about to find out why it was banned. In the General's Regiment, we have the War Song Revenant with Spell Singer, so he'll be able to shoot spells right through forests, which is absolutely amazing. Kurnoth Hunters with Great Bows, fully reinforced. That's 6 of them. These guys could just pick out heroes within units and actually do quite a lot of damage at a distance. Of course, it's in the General's Regiment, and they'll be taking advantage of priority targets, most likely, meaning they'll have a +1 to hit and a +1 to wound against anything within the General's Regiment. Again, this is the unadjusted rules. The new ones are, it would be the General and the Bodyguard unit. In this case, it'll be everything, but most people at this point in this stage of the game are not putting a lot in the General's Regiment. It'll be interesting to see how much that changes when we actually start using all the rules in full effect. In Regiment number 1, affectionately known as Regiment number 2, we have Belthanos with the Grasshopper of Doom. This guy is absolutely phenomenal and gives everyone around him run in charge, which is just incredible. Then we have Kurnoth Hunters with Scythes, fully reinforced, Death Machines. Then we go into Regiment number 2, affectionately known as Regiment number 3. We have a Spirited Dirthu, which hits like an absolute house, and it has Revenant Seekers. And then we go to Regiment number 3, affectionately known as Regiment number 4, a Branch Witch to add a little bit more spell power to the actual list. And then, of course, Awaken Wildwoods. They'll be starting with Awaken Wildwoods in their territory. All right, so that is the Sylvaneth. Let us go now over to Beasts of Chaos. Man, I'm going to miss these guys when they leave. We have a couple of local players that play Beastmen, and Sean is one of them. Super amazing guy with and he has a ton of love for this army. I've seen it now played several times, and I got to tell you, the army's just great. Not busted in any shape, way, or form, and even got some love adjustments from the actual team itself. It's like they're paying attention to them. Like they're actually adjusting their points. Do you not find that a little weird? I found that a little weird because they did not touch Bone Splitters at all. Not at all. Does that mean something? Is this copium? Possibly. All right, let's go to 2,000 point BOC list. Bang, achievement unlocked, gold star at the corner of his page. We have a 3-drop Beastman list. He has the Lore of Twisted Wilds, because why wouldn't he? He has no choice. And then Manifestation Lore. bestial manifestation. If you've not seen this manifestation lore in play, well, you're about to get a treat. These guys do some really cool things in the game. We'll go through it as the game goes on. We'll hit now General's Regiment, affectionately known as Regiment Number 1. It has a Doom Bull. The Doom Bull makes those Bulgors that much better, I guess, giving them the ability to, I believe, move an additional 3 inches after, well, you'll see what he does, but he gets them in and then moves them an extra 3 inches to kind of cheat a charge, which is just gross. Bulgors, fully reinforced, do hit like absolute houses. We go to Regiment Number 1, affectionately known as Regiment Number 2. We have Great Base Shaman, because why wouldn't you? And then Bestigors, which actually also hit fairly hard for 400 points. A heck of a lot harder than my... well, I'm not going to start comparing. Let's not go down that road. Chaos Warhounds for some chaff to get in the way of screens and maybe some cheap way of scoring objectives. And then Ungor's doing the exact same thing. Then we go to Regiment Number 2, affectionately known as Regiment Number 3. Great Bray Shaman again. Bestigors to actually again clean house. And then Chaos Warhounds yet again for chaff and scoring objectives with Ungors. And of course the Herdstone. The Herdstone will actually start, depending on how close it is to the middle or center of the board, or center line of the board, will actually give -1 rend to everything around it, which is just absolutely amazing. All right, so let's get to the game. The boys are starting to set up. Let's eavesdrop maybe and see what they're saying and get this game on the road.
Oh, regiment stuff. They'll be the +1 hit, +1 to wound.
The archers?
Bows.
Yeah.
Yep. Before we get too far.
Okay. I'm gonna be so 1 unit of Bestigor, sorry, 1 unit Bestigors in reserve, 1 unit. I should deploy these guys. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put Bothanos.
Honor guard.
All right, as the guys continue to actually set up, I want to invite or welcome Envanya. I completely butchered your name. I think I got it close though. Envaya? I think Envaya sounds lovely is what it sounds. Sylvaneth, let's go. And then we also have Scared Cast. The Treekin. Yes, indeed. Both of you are big fans of actual Sylvaneth, and so am I. I have an actual Sylvaneth army sitting in gray plastic that I've actually, not assembled, but actually got off of another customer who was exiting. And I've not even played it yet because the army is so popular in the store and it's just so cool. And I of course want to put different things on the table when I'm playing customers. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Sylvaneth, and yeah, I love all the new adjustments that they recently got. The points breaks, but mostly the adjustment to trees was super, super good. Again, to remind everyone, we are not using the new rules as it stands right now because we're in the midst of a round of our league, and this is a league match. So there's that to keep in mind. We have a Mr. Michael Sabetti, the infamous Michael Sabetti, ruiner of worlds. Finally, a game without disgusting player Sabetti. Said by Sabetti, so you know it's the truth.
We are just going to spin him around. so I can fit the space in here. Okay, there we go.
Okie doke.
Gotta kind of castle up against you, so
Um,
you get choice.
we happy's away we go. I think I'm going to take first turn.
Okay.
Look, man.
Yeah, have fun.
Let's see if I can adjust this. No, still on the list. Okay. I will apply that stuff momentarily. Okay.
Do you want me to write it down on my board too, just for quick reference? Or no?
Who went first battle round? I am opponent. And cool.
Teach me your secrets.
Yeah. It's just the deployment. Who in priority? I am opponent. You're you.
Yep.
Because the way he set it up, it's pretty straightforward. And then you just boop,
Yep.
and then it's all the points, command points,
True.
and stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
Yep.
I have my CP here. Don't need my paradise.
Don't need these anymore. Although you'll need them for your shenanigans. Evil shenanigans.
Evil. So are you 1950 right now?
1990.
Okay. Cool. I will start with.
I tried so hard to get 2000.
I will start with flanks.
Drits.
Okay. So I start with flanks. I'm going to do. So then you can pick battle tactic here.
Yep.
So just enter tactic.
What are you gonna do?
When they come for you, flanks.
Yep, that makes sense.
And then
You're kind of set up for it.
we start with 4.
Yes, sir. Like always, my runes are my CP.
Yes. Is this anymore? And I will start with hero stuff. On a 2-up, I'm going to give them +1 wound.
Yep.
I do. Oh, that doesn't work.
Didn't count.
Gotta go there. Still
all
good.
right, beauty.
God, always takes a while to get used to.
I'm out of range of denying everything.
It's not a spell, so.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Oh,
we'll
it's
try.
a prayer?
No, it's just a hero phase ability.
Oh,
It's the new heroic traits for them, or heroic actions.
Fair.
Do 1 of 3 things.
Yeah.
So best scores of +1 a wound.
Yep.
Spells. I'm gonna start by, because this never goes wrong, right? I'm gonna start by trying to summon the bull from the green wizard.
Yeah, that never goes wrong.
It didn't go wrong.
Nope.
That's a 10.
Look at you.
Woohoo!
Look at you doing stuff.
I get to play the game.
Oh, Lionel, I need those morbid spells.
No +1 to banish for you. I can spam them all I want for 1 more day. Yeah, the bull is coming for you. Cool.
Sorry, I just forgot to tell you. I'm borrowing them because Mitch forgot them.
I thought that was a joke.
No. It kind of was.
I thought it was a joke.
I'm seriously joking.
Okay, I'm going to try to summon the horn from the white wizard. On a 4, I will not.
Oh.
I'm glad
Oh, luck. At least you didn't try and blow yourself up.
Alrighty, we have a community morbid manifestation that is available to my customers on stream. You know what? These things are so hard to get, and not everyone has access to a 3D printer or what have you. And you're like, well, wait, did you just say 3D printer? Yeah, I have no issues with customers using 3D prints on models that you just cannot get. Not at all. I mean, that's very fair, right? They need to come into an actual event. They need some proper representation. So why not allow a 3D print to represent? If the models were readily available in plastic, yeah, sure. You could start saying, hey, you know what? Get legit models instead of knockoffs. But for models that are just next to impossible to get, yeah, why not, right? So I allow guys typically, but anyway, I have a set for myself that I lend out. Is long story short, to allow customers to actually have access to Morbid. All right, so that bull that you see, speaking of manifestations, that bull is absolutely amazing. It's like the old rules for ogres. They basically, it rolls a charge, and it does that number unmodified on a 4+. Roll that many dice on a 4+ to a mortal wound, and then the thing hits super hard on top of that. So it's actually one of the reasons why the Beastman manifestation lore is actually one of my absolute favorites. If this lore was accessible by like armies that could really cast, it would be redonkulous. But it is just fantastically narrative and thematic within Beastman. So it's a lot of fun to see happening. So there you go. All right, as Beastman player moves, we'd like to welcome Speeder GL Yo-Yo. And then Pop Go Beast indeed. I really love Sylvaneth, but seeing Beast in play, as you could already tell, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of the army and how it plays. So I guess if you haven't seen him play, well, be prepared to be entertained.
So they both just pop into here. Can't see me. Dogs run. For 1, which is all I needed, so it's fine. Actually, I didn't even need that because I'm this way.
Big guy will run 18. This horses will run 18.
Rinse and repeat on the other side.
Yep.
4. 22 is there, so I just need to get to you.
So Sean is using Flesh Hounds to represent his Chaos Hounds. Again, Chaos Hounds, being an older army, has been hard to get a hold of. So yeah, I have zero issues with him using Flesh Hounds to represent Chaos Hounds. They look definitely like Chaos Doggies to me. If it's your first time here, folks, well, welcome to us. We are a streaming channel that basically streams games out of X Planet Games, a lovely little store in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And the whole concept here is we like to feature our beautiful customers and the people that come to our store and show them to the world. That's you guys. And yeah, if you like that kind of thing, we do this every Wednesday. So we stream every Wednesday, and we also stream roughly once a month tournaments or events. And in fact, this Saturday, we have an AoS tournament, and we will be streaming on Saturday. It'll be 3 or 4 rounds, depending on how many players will be participating. But currently right now, it looks like it's going to be 4 rounds. So that'll be fun. So something to look forward to the weekend if you have no plans, or something to review later on during a painting session. But like I said, if you like this kind of thing, man, it would super help us if you hit that subscribe button. Maybe flash us a thumbs up, but more importantly, hit that ding-a-ling-ding bell. We do not schedule our games always on time, or at a specific time, I should say. We have a streaming window of 5:30 and 6:30. That's roughly when we start our streams. And that's because we're at the mercy of our customers or people that happen to be in the store at the time. So this isn't guys who work for us. These are guys that are just happen to be there or are planning to be here, and we pop them up on the channel. Because of that, you could miss an episode, and the best way to not do that actually is to just hit that notification, because it'll let you know when we start our stream, so you'll be able to follow it. So there you go.
And the Doom Bull, and then I think we're going to start with lining that up. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Which one is these guys regiment, right?
This is Gen Reg, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, you will not be cover firing them.
Aww. Why not?
Because there will be a chunky unit of Bestigors right beside them.
It's not necessarily a bad
Remember,
thing.
Bestigors are -1 to wound and shooting. Okay.
Yep.
And the range on them is what, 18?
Yep. So -1 to hit, -1 to wound in
No,
shooting?
No, just -1 to
Just
wound.
-1 to wound? Okay. So it'll be 4s and 4s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you cover fire, then yeah, 4s
Yep.
and 4s. 2 damage each, right? 2 shots each?
Yep. Yeah, yep. And the champion has 3 attacks.
I'll have to unstick you in a moment. Now, how do I want to do this? I think the way I want to set this up is going to be... Okay. So I will not actually be going there. You're going to go that way. So how can I set up to be holy?
Yeah, 3 on that.
So if he goes here, and then I set these guys up here.
Love this positioning. Sean is a veteran player of Beastman for sure, and he's just making sure that he's covering those Bulgors because they're a real valuable asset. And also threatening with those Bestigors. I can't stress this enough. Bestigors are no joke in combat, and if they nail that charge, it will be a problem. Now, things that you need to know. First off, Beastmen can ambush. As you can see right now, basically they can just teleport on the table. And when they do so, they come in, is it from the edge? Let's assume it's a regular kind of like deep strike. They get an actual +1 to their charge when doing so out of ambush. And that's what's happening right now. Now that Doom Bull adds an additional die to the charge. So those Bulgors will be chucking 3 dice and adding +1 to the charge. That, folks, is spicy. And when those guys close in on those dragonflies, I think he's going to perform a trick and make a unit disappear. So looks like instead of trying to make a charge with the Bestigors, he's just going to hug and make them, take the middle ground, I guess. Be in position. Now, we are playing the Vice today. So for those who don't know what the Vice is, well, hey, let me show you. Well, more importantly, I don't even need to show you. In each corner of the table, you're going to pretend there's an objective there. Currently, right now, Mark is tagging that objective with those dragonflies. Assuming Sean, the Beastman player, makes that charge, he will not only delete that unit, but take over that objective as well, and will score 1, 2, and more, which is actually pretty hard to do in normal scenarios, and that will put Mark on the back foot from a scoring perspective, which is just absolutely tremendous. So he actually also, just to stack even more odds in favor, he has a trait, or the Doom Bull has a trait that allows things to move up to 3 inches when they come in for ambush. So almost basically a guaranteed charge. Like it's that spicy, folks. I love this army. You needed to know that he was able to do that, though, to actually zone that out. Obviously, Mark, I don't think he had quite an understanding of what Beastman can do, and left it really, really open. He was not dictating priority. So without dictating priority, I think he should have just taken those archers and planted them roughly in the middle and just zoned out that area, spread out a little bit more. I think he's just used to shooting armies, being able to pick them off, and he had no threat. Nothing was going to come at him from the middle of the table. I'm almost certain that the ambush stuff, it has to hug the edges of the board. I'll double check that.
I'm gonna start with the Bulgors on 3d6.
Okay.
They're in.
Yep. I think so.
So they got 7, 8 plus 1, 9, and I moved them. So
Oh, this guy got bumped.
he bumping.
Yeah, they've been bumped.
He bumping.
Yeah.
Oh no, I had to move forward. He was separated like that just for movement.
Oh, okay.
Because he moved 2, but they had to move 3 that way.
He's the big guy. Oh, okay.
No, he's the big
he
guy.
got bumped off the.
Oh, the edge?
the
Yeah.
edge.
I had them spaced out, so I got 8 plus 1, 9, and then.
I thought he was the leader, dude.
Yeah, he is the leader, dude. But I'm saying I had him spaced out like that, a half inch, just so, so I can measure the range with having the unit there, and then so I don't block myself.
Yeah, fair enough. Gotcha.
Oops.
I got you.
Okay.
Disco Hoyt.
I'm gonna charge with the unit, the green unit.
Yep.
So I gave them running charge. You get 10 on that. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Because I pre-measured I was 22 away, so 10 should do it. 10 will do it. Beautiful.
The sacrifice play.
Sacrifice play.
Yep.
So. Boop. Boop. TSN stick. So these guys woke up and had their coffee. So they're
All right. With those charges, almost assuredly, those dragonflies are going to be dead. All right. So I said we were playing the Vice, and then just failed to explain it. So in round number 2, the objectives are going to move from those corners to roughly within the quarter of each table. And then in round 4, the 4 objectives that'll be on the table in each quarter will then disappear and be 1 in the center of the table. So you get to score 1, 2 more, and then I believe there's a twist of exploding if you're an underdog. Yes, if you're an underdog, you pick an objective, inflict D3 mortal wounds on each unit contesting the objective, roll for each unit separately. So if you're an underdog, you could actually splash some damage on an objective, and he's loading a lot on there. It looks like only the Bulgors will get hit if that does happen, though.
Let's go, baby. Alright, so he's going to go to here, to here.
Nice. A counter charge. Very well done. That's actually really, really good. All right, so the Beastman player picked flanks. It doesn't matter whether those dogs are in combat, but it does matter if whether or not they exist at the end of this battle. At the end of this turn. So if those Kurnoth pick up those dogs, Sean will have actually dropped the battle tactic round 1.
By the way, just a heads up.
Oh, the regular teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the walk the hidden paths, that's your movement phase, which would be mine.
Which is what? Sorry?
Which would be mine when it's talking to. So when it says your, it'd be me.
Okay.
But at the end of any, I heal D3 if I'm holding within 6.
Yep.
And strike and fade. Oh. And in both turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
But only within Wake and Wildwood, right?
Yep.
Hit.
Yeah. And it's wholly within 6 right now. I don't have the extra range.
Yeah. So I forgot the impact hits on the bulls there.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
2s.
Yep.
That's for 4. I roll 2 1s.
4.
4
okay,
mortals and the bugs.
So 1 has 1 left.
Okay. Okay. That will be charge phase.
Yep.
Combat phase.
Yep.
Abilities.
Abilities.
I have no abilities.
I have stomp mortals.
You what?
Stomp mortals. They do mortals on 3-ups.
Your mortal one, I think, is if you get charged. The great swords is vice versa, I believe. When I was reading it,
I'll double check.
I could be wrong, but I think
I don't want to do it wrong.
Yeah.
I am new to the army, so
Yeah. I was reading
pick that charged. Yeah. Okay, so I have to be charged.
Yeah. They're the anti-charge unit. That's right. That's what I remember.
I'm just so used to being charged.
Yeah.
Okay, it's usually what happens.
That's Fire Slayer PTSD.
I'm not usually the one charging.
That's Fire Slayer PTSD.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start with the bulls.
Just my little baby legs.
Start with the bulls. I will.
Mop that unit up.
Yeah, and I'm going to all-out attack, so I definitely mop the unit up.
Yeah.
That's the idea. So it's going to be 4. Oh, I got to pile in. Haha. Pile in's the thing. I'm just shimmy shuffle.
Yeah, you just want to throw that guy this way, right?
Yeah.
This guy here.
If I'm within 6 of him or no?
Yeah, you're.
I think one guy's going to be out.
One's out.
Yeah.
So he's going to be out. So you're going to have to
Okay, so he can stay
kind
there.
of do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
So one guy's out.
Good. Because you can't accidentally break coherency.
I just put it there to see if I could fit it, and if I can't, then I move it back. 4, 8,
I am not
12,
going to LO defense.
16.
It is not going to make any difference.
16. 20.
Okay, the real shame here, I don't know if he's actually within 3 inches of the corner to capture the objective that's there. Because again, we are playing the Vice, and I really wish he was more cognizant of his position and maybe have pushed a Bulgor to that space right there between the Dragonfly and the board edge to see if he could maybe get within 3. I'm not sure whether he could or not. I know dice are being currently rolled right now, but I'm pretty sure it's a foregone conclusion that that unit is going to get smashed. But let's see where the dice land.
6, 8, 10, 11. Ren 2s. Or sorry, Ren 1s.
10?
11.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11, 5.
5 ups. And these are 3 damage each?
2.
2 each?
Yeah.
Okay. So you did a ton of wounds. Okay.
I think that kills
4,
him.
6,
There's another 4
8,
there.
10. Yeah, that kills him.
Cool.
Yeah, there was only like 11 wounds left.
Okay.
I mean, if they didn't do it, the best of Gores would do it.
Oh yeah, they were gonna clean up. So I'm gonna just pile this in that way now, and you can start over there.
Yeah, give her.
I will all defense the dogs.
Nah. Really?
Because you're only Ren 1, right?
Yep. Okay. Only, he says. I thought that was the standard.
Not for my army. Sometimes. When it works. Okay, so I will all defense the doggies. So we're both down to 1 CP right now.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last CP.
You are?
Yep.
Okay. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yep.
So it's 2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
Let's see it. That's A1.
Yep.
Let's hope you roll that many 2s next time, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Oh, baby.
And trees.
Trees. Get it? You can roll that if you want. It's up to you.
Well, I have 6s, so yeah, I'm going to roll them.
No, you can like.
Oh, roll
that dice.
No.
I
don't want to roll your stinky dice.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You need to live.
Yes, they do.
These are what, 3 each?
3 each.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be 30. That'll kill him.
Ah, they're unstoppable. Unstoppable. Dude, they hit hard.
Yes, I do.
Well, that was big. That just denied the Beastman player his battle tactic. So he will score 1, 2, and more, though. So that's 6 points, but certainly not the 10 points that he was aiming to do. When you're taking first turn and you're electing to do so, it's you want to put pressure on the scoreboard. So That is not the kind of pressure he was aiming on doing. That is for certain. All right, so he got 6 points. Let's update the actual scoreboard, put it right on the screen so you guys can all follow at home. And it'll be interesting to see now what the Sylvaneth player does. I think he is probably going to teleport to that opposite corner directly above, possibly with the unit, cap that objective, score 1-2. It'll be interesting what battle tactic he picks.
For a while, right?
I only had, I think the 3 games of this list specifically, so I don't really know the inner workings of it yet.
True.
I don't really like it, so I'm going to be happy to get rid of it.
Okay.
But all you, man.
All right, so I think I want to... Is everything out?
No.
You still have...
1 unit Ungors in reserve.
Ungors?
Yes.
Not those guys. Okay. Just want to clarify which
1
ones
unit
are
of Chaffgors.
Okay, Chaffgor.
Chaffgors.
You know what? I'm cute. We're coining that. We're coining that.
1 unit of Chaffgors.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna only have like maybe 1 or 2 turns of like seizing center. I'm not gonna get that anytime soon. Like flanks. So. Okay. So plan is to seize center.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see where center is first. Can I teleport to it? Can I teleport to it? 22. I might have to do
There.
within 6.
You're going to be outside of 9, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna wipe that unit.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's rude.
Well, that's the plan.
This too, though. 9 inches
Yeah,
from
I'm gonna just do Caesar land.
that. Okay.
Always a battle tactic you kind of want to save, put in your back pocket for later, but this is the time to do it. He's just not in a position to do anything else really, really well at this point. The advantage of going first is you get to mess up people's battle tactics. People kind of forget that. They want to but I'll double. It's like, well, if I'm scoring right and I built my army right, I don't care. I'm not really threatened by your double business here. You can build an army like that, and that's exactly what Sean did. I really love how he plays his army, and I love how he positioned his army as well. His army's ready to take that objective when it moves toward the center. That being said, Mark, relatively new, still definitely not bad at this game, and I hope he takes that objective at the top somehow with a teleport. But he's definitely obviously planning on teleporting because he's got take their land. I would like to not see take their land with that Kurnoth. I would like to see that Kurnoth move more toward the center of the board and position for the following turns.
I do not.
Where's your wizards? Where's your wizards?
Here and here.
Let's check rangers now. Make it easy. So you're still out of both. You're good.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I planned. Is it, so endless spells are 18 away?
Endless spells are normally 12.
12?
Oh,
yours are 8.
All right, we'd like to welcome Kit Bash Carnage Chaos. And then I would love to give a shout out to Mr. Gitlit Gaming. Gitly Gaming. Thank you very much for pointing out that my overlay is wrong. Yep, that's right. That's added to the pile of things that I do wrong. I get it. Let's see if we can maybe fix that. I hope. There we go. Let's put that. Bang. How about that? No, seriously. Gitly Gaming, thank you so much for pointing that out and allowing me to change that. It would have been terrible if that thing just stuck there for the entire match.
So 8 hits.
Suffocating Gravetide on 8+?
No, it's a 7. The new edition, the update is 8.
Oh, okay.
They bumped it to
All right,
8.
fair.
So you're 7 right now.
All right, 7.
'Cause it's still
The app
pre-fact.
updated.
Yeah, it's still pre-fact.
Okay. All right, so from this caster. You guys doing awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Yep, got us on a 7.
Yep. It's a good thing I told you, right? Otherwise it'd be
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Hey, you can cast it on an 8 if you want. Oh, it fails. Oh,
Ah,
no. Oh.
that shucks. That shucks. Okay, suffocating Grave Tider. Grave Tider. Nope. Okay. Just kind of getting it out there, you know, having it do things. Okay. The War Song is going to cast Purple Sun on a +1.
Okay.
Goes off on an 11.
Can't stop you. There's some angry tree magic going on.
Yeah. We don't appreciate you. Okay, so 12. But 9 away. That's close. There we go. Yeah. It's the Purple Sun, man. Purple Sun. What other spell is there to do? I could do the War Song War Scroll spell.
All right, as he's thinking about his next spell, I am not a giant fan of the position that he put the Purple Sun in. Main reason for that is Sean can use it as a stepping stone to just get extra movement. I mean, even if he fails a charge toward those Kurnoth Hunters, the fact that he could still execute a charge after a move because that Purple Sun's just convenient is enough that I don't like it. I would have much preferred it much further back, possibly just above the where the Kurnoth are. And what I mean by that, just above in that space in between that ruin, the other forest template, and the Kurnoth Hunters. I think that would have been a much nicer spot to have been there for support. So I hate giving additional movement to my opponent, and I wish he didn't do that. Gitly Gaming, well, he's just saying thumbs up. You're welcome for the actual help. I appreciate you. Where is the LRL? I've spent my evening building 3 Hurricane Spirits of the Wind. Oh my God. Talk about an army that needs to be nerfed, and points aren't going to do it. Here's why points aren't going to do it. Gitly, you're building those models. You've already sunk money, you've sunk time, and you're probably going to sink even more time getting them painted. You deserve to paint those models or to play with those models. And pricing them out of existence is not the approach. And you're like going, well, obviously they're not going to do that, right? They're going to price with responsibility. How are you going to point a unit that moves 28 inches, folks? That's right. They move 14, and if they're within the aura of the foxes, which is very easy to execute, they get to move another 14 back. Like, what do you price that? That is beyond the pale of nuts. A unit that moves 28 inches with absolutely zero risk, any repercussions, is absolutely bonkers. And at that point, you're like, oh, I guess they're like a 300-point unit for 5 models. That's stupid, right? That's not fair. You did poor game design, and points aren't going to fix this. And I've been thinking about the middle ground of what I would possibly do, and this means absolutely nothing. But does this sound crazy? If you took that movement and just said, hey, Wind Chargers, whatever move you do, if you still have extra inches, after shooting, you can use those extra inches. Now, that did not sound good. I did not create that well, just like I'm speaking right now. But let me shortcut it. If they move 7 inches after shooting, they would still have 7 inches left in their movement. They'd be able to move 7 inches back. That's a total of 14. That is still absolutely crazy. With a redeploy, it still makes them bonkers. But it reduces their total threat range after moving 7 to 19 inches, which is within the realm and the scope of the game. Now, if they want more distance than that, well, then they use more of that movement, but then they can't move back as much. I'm not saying it's perfect, but that would at least put them within the ability where points can actually mean something. Because how do you point something that can move 28? I don't know.
Actually, so the teleport, it doesn't say at the end. So
No,
I
but
can do
it's
it at any time, right?
But it's a core, so you can't do it end move, but you can do it any time. There's no more end of thing anymore.
Yeah, it's not at the beginning or at the end. It's
No, but the tree revenants I think are at the beginning. That's the only thing that stayed the same.
the what?
The tree revenants, the ones that can teleport
Oh.
anytime.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no, maybe that was last edition.
I haven't played with them yet, so like, I am
against
going to
them
teleport with you,
Yeah.
and we're going to go 9 away from you, and we're going to go wholly within 6 of this bad boy here.
Within 6 of the twee.
Yeah, it just has to be like a toe into the train, basically.
Yeah.
I keep hitting the microphone, I think. Okay.
Smack, 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 smack.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm really making this sound awful.
I can't hear him through the beard.
What? What?
Sound barrier of the beard.
Yeah.
Mark, you sound just fine, buddy. You're doing a great job.
We're gonna move 5.
Move your chair, don't sit down. You'll be on the floor, Erie.
They're only a unit of 6, so they can
Now, as you
a little bit.
watch the
Kinda
game, the gamers move their pieces, you'll notice some stuff is not done, not painted. Well, that's because, we just stream. We are not a battle report channel. We are a channel that reports on battles. So you're going to see projects midway. The league was an excuse for many people to join and try to get their stuff painted, getting ready for other events that are happening in the area or in North America. You're just gonna. Sometimes you'll see fully painted armies on the actual channel, and sometimes you won't. And that is just because we're grabbing guys that are planning on playing. Currently, because we're not a battle report channel, it's raw, baby. It's raw. And if you like that kind of thing, well, join us every Wednesday. That's when we do it. Back to the match. I really wish he had some sort of ability to put a unit in that corner, in that top right corner, to be able to score that objective. That would have been sweet, because I am not 100% certain that the Beastman player took that objective to the bottom left. I don't know if he's within 3 of that objective to control it. I'm gonna go check actually.
Okay. So that is my movement phase.
Okay.
Nothing? Nope. Okay. I've just got to get in the habit of asking the question.
What's up? Oh, did we not? Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
That's why I moved the guy there, and then because I had the guy there and we had to move him back.
Yeah, but because of coherency, you couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Coherency, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it on your pile.
Because I would have shuffled. Yeah, because I was going to shuffle that way. That's right. That's why I started doing it like that. All right, I'll take it away.
Ruh-roh.
Early got that.
All right.
I couldn't reach it.
Yeah, that's what I'm just
They got long legs. I'm not used to it.
on the screen. It didn't look like it was within 3, so.
Yeah, fair.
Well, it's 3.5 though, because it's half the objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, look.
Yeah, that's like
All right, whatever. That's
like
fine.
an inch and a half away.
Whatever. Okay.
All right.
That's why I was going that way.
Yeah, fair.
And I could have if I would have swung the other guys the other way, but we agreed. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you want to fuzz that around?
It's fine.
Because
It is what it
you
is.
would have wiped them anyways.
I know. He already ruled it. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, that's good.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I got no CP, so no allowed attack. -1 the wound, right?
You're on the best scores?
Right in the best scores, yeah.
Yep, all defense from my last CP.
Okay. Okay. So only -1 the wound, right?
Yes.
On the best score. Grease. Ugh, that's a lot of twos. And force. Cocked. That is 5 at -1.
Yep, so back on force.
Yep. 2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8. I failed 4. 4 guys died. Boop, boop.
Okay, Sylvaneth is gonna declare himself to run in charge. Well, you don't have any counter shooting, do you?
Nope.
I didn't think you would. But
Nope.
Just asking.
Yep.
He's gonna declare just himself to run in charge.
Okay.
Because I don't want to accidentally do it with them. They kind of need to stay there.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Nope. Definitely didn't make it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's charges.
Yep.
And you don't have enough CP to counter charge.
Nope.
And that's the turn.
Yep.
I feel bad about that one.
That's what it is.
All right. Well, that was a quiet turn in response to Sylvaneth. It sucks to miss an objective as well. I was double checking and it didn't look like 3 inches, and he's feeling it a little bit because it was a really low scoring round for him on that first round. Currently, right now though, Sylvaneth will be at 8 points. Is that correct? Because he'll score that for 2, 4. And then score another 4 for his battle tactic, putting him at 8 points. That is absolutely correct. All right, let's update the actual scoreboard right there. All right, so let's see who gets priority.
Yeah.
Turn 2 and turn 4.
Alrighty. This is why I had them on the table. And this one would be 15, roughly right there.
Passing one? Oh, I go. Yeah, passing one.
Much better to use objectives than zones.
Yeah? You prefer us to use zones?
It's just that you'll have a hard time, especially there.
Okay, well, we use a token on this one.
Yeah. Here's one. I'll get you another.
Yeah, thanks.
Kill the trees.
Leave the trees alone. Oh, God. These trees are breaking apart here.
These will be sparkly.
Those will work.
Ooh, fancy.
This one's roughly about there.
Yep.
Yep. Fancy. And there we go. So we're right there. You good?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. So you're taking turn?
Yep.
Okay.
4 to 8. So I need to guarantee points. I'm not going to guarantee charges. Or should I just give him the? Yeah. I have that. I can take that. Go in there.
All right, Sean's trying to figure out what battle tactic he can actually pull off this turn. I am not certain he should have taken this. He would have lost that unit in the middle, potentially, I guess. Because he's really not in a position to really take advantage of it. Because he had rammed himself in that corner and quasi overcommit to that corner. He put a bunch of his army out of position. And it would have been nice to maybe... He's going to go with take, yeah. Which is good. I mean, that's what you do when you have no choice. No choice of any great objectives. He's going to start moving forward, and then the Sylvaneth player is going to be able to then respond and potentially crack him back. If he gave a turn, yeah, he loses that unit in the upper half of the table, close to the center, sure. But that's not that big of a deal. And then hopefully, although the Balthanos would not be there, actually, no, Balthanos would be there because almost surely that unit will be deleted, and he cannot grasshopper out if he. He cannot teleport if he's not engaged with an enemy. Anyway, even if he did do that, though, I mean that unit is so isolated. It's tough. It's tough. He's just really, really out of position at the moment. So I guess take it is his perspective. He's got the unit of Bestigors at the bottom left of your screen. And like I said about that manifestation, the Purple Sun. Oh, he got the horn off. I'll explain that in a second. Like I said about the Purple Sun, now the Purple Sun will be able to move, sure, but if he doesn't move it in the correct way, he'll be able to use that as a stepping stone. And potentially charge Kurnoth archers or the Kurnoth bowmen. All right, so that horn at the beginning, I can't remember the range of it, but it has a -1 to your armor save, I believe. You know what? Before I spiel, I'm going to double check the rules on it. And before I even do that, I want to welcome Shada. Shada, go bees go. Just his girlfriend. A little bit of bias there. That's a little bit of a bias there. And then we also like to welcome, oh boy, Swabilius. I mean, that's got to be close, right? Hello, he just bought a Slanesh Hedonites box set. Nice. Which box set did you pick?
Okay. I will hero phase stuff. From the Doom Bull, I'm going to give the Beskar unit he's sitting inside of.
Yep.
+1 to wound on a 2-up. I do. And save it for that. I only lost 4 guys. That's fine. Okay, that's going to be it for hero phase stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So my reaction for hero phase stuff. Do I put a tree down? Or do I just save my CP? I think I just save my CP.
Okay.
I'm good.
Movement phase.
Yep.
Okay. What's the order of operations here?
All right, so Mark is currently sitting at 4 CP. I'm not exactly 100% certain what he is saving it for, but I'm guessing he's expecting some action closer to the bottom of your screen where the Kurnoth are. But, I mean, he would still have enough CP to all-out defend. Maybe he's got other plans. In any case, back to the horn. That horn currently has a bubble around it of 6 inches, and what it says is it subtracts 1 from the wound rolls of attacks of enemy within that range, and that 6 inches every round increases by 6 inches, so it goes from 6 to 12 to 18 and so on until you get rid of it. That horn is so good. Did I tell you I love the Beastman manifestation lore? I love the control of it. I love the offense of it. It's got such wicked tricks. So good. All right, trying to bring those Minotaurs back into play. That is good. And currently right now, Sean controls that objective in the bottom quarter of the table, represented by that golden coin. Sylvaneth player controls the bottom right-hand corner, represented by another coin. Currently, no one controls the two upper objectives in each quarter because no one's on it. So there might be a redeploy that'll potentially cap that objective, which would be a pretty big, hopefully Mark sees that and tries to do that. Or maybe even execute, depending on where that little green unit that you see close to the center of the board there, depending on what that does, he might do a counter charge. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't think that unit's going to move closer to those Kurnoth or to Belthanos. That would be that red model you see to the right of your screen. All right, back to the game.
Now you ignore guarded hero, right?
Yeah, I do ignore it.
Okay. I can't run these boys, so these guys have to walk up. Six, so I'm like 9 away.
You need some 3?
Maybe 9.5 away, so I can go 3.5 away. So 6 up. So it should just be outside of half an inch 3. 6.
All right, as Sean continues to move, I'd like to welcome, well, Swabilis is talking about, looks like he picked up a Vanguard box for Slaanesh. I love Slaanesh, love the look of the army. I do dig their rules. I know that not everyone's a fan, but I'm one of those people who are a fan of the rules. Definitely a big fan of the actual model range. And Gitley on point with a little bit of humor. Couldn't resist the temptation. Couldn't you? And then we have Ultra Beast Kingdom. Let's go, Shorty. And you know what? He's hanging in there, folks. Those errors that were committed at the beginning of the turn, putting Sean actually on the back foot, and now he has to gain some ground. 4 points down is not game over. Still plenty of game to come back, but now he has to pull off some moves to get back into this game, or you could see this game kind of slip away from him relatively quickly.
1, so they go 7.
Why do you have two point things?
I know. That was super fun.
Yeah. Thanks here.
So
You taking the turn or you wouldn't?
trying to mess over cover fire.
I took the turn, so now it's
Puppies are gonna run.
Okay.
Puppies run 5, so they go 15.
Okay, so Mark, if he has a presence of mind to do so, can spend a CP to redeploy and then covering fire. He could actually do that because there's nothing stopping him from doing just that. All right, Sean capping that objective, as he should. Good on him. So we'll see what happens in this turn.
You man.
No, I don't think you're gonna double.
The trees are fighting back, man.
And I'm going to bring Because you have to spend that there. Stop, redeploy. Ungors will come in.
Like I took the I took it regardless, but
They move 5, right?
Yep. That they do. And I minus your, if you're in combat, I minus your score by 3.
Control score?
Huh?
The control score?
Yeah.
What gives them that?
The formation.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, outcasts.
Okay.
Yep.
That's all my movement phase.
Okay.
They move, they
I
move,
will,
they move, they move, they move. Yeah.
I will redeploy.
Who? Who'd you like to redeploy, sir?
I'm going to redeploy these
Okay.
tree guys. The Kurnoth with bows. 6.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't charge. So yeah, I'm not
Okay. So he's going to go around this way. Here.
Okay, it looks like Mark did spot that, but there was no point measuring to those Bulgors or the Lord because, well, when you do covering fire, you have to aim at the closest thing, so it will be the best of course. But he did see it, so his covering fire will still be a thing, and that is probably why he saved all that CP, folks. So he had 4, so now he has 3, and still has 1 more to do covering fire.
Oh,
Pretty
so
awesome,
that-
Mark.
Yeah.
You can't do manifestations, so.
Huh?
You can't cover fire manifestations, so you're fine. It's in the rule.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. They don't count for that.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, I'm down to 3 CP.
You're down, yep, 3.
Yep.
Well, I got no shooting, so are you shooting?
Yep.
So then
I
you're
will-
down to 2 CP.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus. Not Carl anymore, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Carl.
So 4s and 4s?
Yep. 4s and 4s. Not bad. Can't complain. Dropped 1. 5 again. It's almost like it's consistent.
5 up.
5 at minus 1.
Save 2, take 3. 3 die.
Yep.
oh sorry, 6. Yeah.
5.
Okay. Charges?
Yep.
Gonna start with the big bull.
Yep. Go for it.
Big bull goes nowhere
Okay.
because he's slow.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go with the 3d6 from the Bulgors. It's going to be 14. Chugga, 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 chugga.
14. That gets you to the other size. The
the
other
sun?
side of the purple.
Other
Side.
side of the sun?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You got a 3-inch for your Colonel Hunter, sir?
I think you're good.
I'm gonna stay out.
Yep. You're out.
Okay.
You did it perfectly. Like you couldn't get any closer.
Impacts into the sun.
Yep. My poor son.
It's going to be 6 impacts into the sun.
Okay. 6 ups.
All right, as the guys continue to roll that right now, I just wanted to reinforce my point from before. If that purple sun was not there, those bulls would still be crammed in that corner, in that quarter of the table. But because it was, he was able to execute his charge and creep way closer to his fortress of solitude, so to speak. Yeah, I just wish he hadn't placed that that manifestation. Look at that. Even on a bad roll, he's still getting that additional free movement. And now the next priority roll. Wait, we're at the top of turn 2. So Mark will have the ability to maneuver. Yeah, we're at top of 2, not at the bottom of 2, because Sean won priority and took it. That's right. Oh, man. If that endless spell wasn't there. Ooh.
So that purple sun's about to get eviscerated.
Yes. That's the idea.
Neat. Neat.
That's the idea.
Okay. All right, what's Sean's opportunity right now? He actually activates the Bestigor unit first. It all piles in as much as it can, swings, and just tries to punk that purple sun. Assuming that purple sun goes down, folks, because the Bulgors performed a charge, they will then have the ability to pile in, and they'll be able to pile in to those Bo Kurnoth and engage them. That's how costly it was putting that purple sun in the position that it did. None of this would have happened if that purple sun wasn't there.
No, they don't.
And you can only strike and fade if your unit charged, or you can just pop.
Only I can strike and fade if I'm in combat.
If you're in combat, you don't have to charge, right?
Right.
And strike phase and a turn.
Yeah, I just have to be wholly within 6.
And outside of 9.
Yeah. How many wounds are they? 4 each?
4 each.
I can power through.
Only if you charged. Power through is only if you charged.
Right. But like, if I was to charge here, I could power through.
Yes.
If they survived.
No, you wouldn't have any CP. Because it'd be 2 CP for counter charge.
True.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So combat phase.
Yeah.
Combat abilities. On a 3-up, my Ungors.
Yeah.
See if I want to do it. Let's see if I roll a 3-up. Ungors run away. They do if I want them to, because they're in combat with the tree.
Why are you so scared?
I think I do. How many wounds on the tree?
8. 4 up save, 6 up ward.
We'll back up. I'm not going to go the full.
Goes up to, this is 12. 3 is 12.
Actually, you know what? If I stay in combat with the tree, then
Well, you do take chip damage.
yes, but strike and fade.
Yeah.
Can I keep you outside of 9 and hold within 6 of that? Probably. So I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm not going to retreat. I will stay in combat. Because if I don't move, then you can't strike and fade over here, at least.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to get them wholly within 6 of that single tree. And you'll be back there, so that's okay. Cool. So combat stuff, you have combat abilities?
Well, nothing's in combat.
Do you have tree stuff?
That's like, I think it's at the end of combat.
Is it end of turn?
Hold on. They do once any combat phase. So it's at. Would it be at the start then?
Yes.
Okay.
It'd be
So-
after I do my abilities. 'cause
So
it's my abilities
all
and
your abilities are done. So
Yep.
on a 4+, you take D3 mortals to
Like it.
these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're in combat range.
Yep.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. So I'll go to my attacks then. My Bestigors are going to pile in.
Yep.
This is where it's going to get tricky.
Now he has a make me strike first. When does that? When they first get into combat?
It's a combat phase ability. It'll happen now before I pick a fight ability.
Okay.
So then it would happen now, but you're not in combat, right?
Yeah.
So if it says, check and see if it says you can just do it, or if only if they're in combat.
I think it's because he doesn't have to be in combat himself.
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't want you to pile in by accident and then me get strike first and then.
Yeah, well, I would still get to
feels
finish
bad.
my attacks either way.
Yeah, but it's still feels bad.
It helps you understand it too.
Yeah, true. Was enemy combat phase. Wholly within 6, which it is, and wholly within 12 of the unit. On a 3+, the target has strike first.
You can still give it strike first, but I'll still get to pick a unit first, and then if I tag you in combat, you'll still get to pick a unit.
Right, because they've
have to pick
already
that
been
one.
picked.
Exactly.
Right, yeah, got it. Yep.
So
I got it.
you can do it.
I thought so.
It just won't make too much.
It won't make a difference.
It will make you will be able to strike first and then use the purple sun if it's still alive. That it'll matter.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can if you want.
They're not in combat right now.
Does it say? Oh, it has to be combat.
Yeah, a unit has to be in combat.
Oh, it said that. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Then yeah.
And the tree doesn't count.
So I can't pile it in.
My trees don't count.
That's your wound counter, right? Shift it out of the way. And then 6 inches here is going to give me 2 guys. 2 guys can still pump a good amount of damage. You're not contesting that objective with that unit. You are with Derp 2. Okay. So these guys are just going to pile it. Yes, pile it there.
All right, Sean just going through the sequencing. He's doing exactly, the right sequencing and what I was hoping he was going to be doing, which is activating those best scores and try to lift that purple sun to free up his Bulgors, a.k.a. Minotaurs. All right, so when he does do that, because the odds are pretty good that he lifts that purple sun, I'd be surprised. He'd have to roll really, really badly to not do it. Assuming that does happen, he will be able to then pile in with those Bulgors. The Bulgors, he said he'd get roughly 2 in. He just has to watch his spacing and make sure he stays outside of 3 of Durthu. Because if Durthu makes it in, oh boy. Now, but what's the overall plan, though? What do I mean by that? Okay, so let's assume this plan executes perfectly. The best scores pick up the purple sun. The Bulgors move in. 2 of them strike. Maybe kill 2 Kurnoth. All right, let's see what that happens. Fine. It's the Sylvaneth player's next turn. Durthu is going to put an enormous amount of hurt into that unit of Bulgors. Those are 2 very valuable units there at the bottom. I would even suspect that Balthanos will actually commit downward as well, possibly hitting those Bestigors. Because those units of scythes will probably just absolutely rinse the unit close to the top of your screen, folks. It's worthwhile picking up those units is what I'm saying. As a Sylvaneth player, I'd be looking at those 2 units and going, yeah, you guys need to die. So we'll see what happens, but what is the plan after this, Beastman player? After those units get waxed, are you really are you eroding enough resources to sacrifice those 2 units? Because so far, you've deleted the purple sun, and that's it, and that's a free spell. I do not believe the Bulgors will be able to pick up a unit of 6 Kurnoth archers, right? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oops, that was a 4. So it looks like it's going to be 5, 6. 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 up save because it's wood. Okay.
Friend 1.
Oh, it's run 1?
Yep. So that you'd
okay.
1, 4.
Yep. Got it.
6 upward.
6 up. Oh, he makes 1.
this would be a good time just to remind everyone we are not using the new updates just quite yet. So the Sylvaneth has only a ward of 6, not 5. And the main reason for that is this is a league game and those rules came out mid-round. So the rules will count for the final round of our league, but currently are not in play just quite yet.
That's going to give me 8 attacks.
Yes, I would, because I'm contesting.
No, you're not contesting them. 3 inches? No.
No, I'm not. Never mind. I lied. I'm not. I don't have a ward right now.
I thought being within the trees you get a ward anyway.
No, it's wholly within 12
of her. Okay. So you
them?
don't have a ward.
I don't know
so
what they are.
6s. 5 wounds each. 5 wounds each on them.
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pile in.
Okay.
Straightforward, and they. I got 2 guys in 6 here, so 2 guys will get the fight.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this because I don't want to give you extra attack.
I like that. He's confirmed that only 2 guys can make it up. He showed it to his opponent. He confirmed it, so everything's nice and clear.
Closer. Finish closer. Just gonna back off the tip of range.
All right, good job, Sean. Staying outside of 3 inches of Durthu. Definitely, Durthu cannot swing back. All right, so those boys are going to hopefully knock out. I'm not sure. I am not sure how many he's going to take down with 2 Minotaurs. They do have a lot of attacks. I think it's like 8 or 10 or something like that. He could juice them up, so we'll see. And they do a lot of damage. I think it's D3 as well. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The center of the mat.
That's
normally.
nuts.
Okay, so I'm gonna all attack with the bulls. I think that's a. Oh no, he doesn't have a drum, does he? So that's the. Yep, no drums. So that's champion. Cool. Boop. 3s and 2s. 3s and 2s. Ren 2.
Yep.
3s. 3 misses. That kind of sucks. But that's okay. It's normal. And then 2s. So it's going to be 5 at Ren 2.
5 at Ren 2. Oh, I didn't declare it, but that's okay. Oops. We're just gonna take it on the chin. 6s.
So 2 boys.
Yep.
2 damage each.
So 10. That kills 2.
Then 5 more from the horns. This is only Ren 1. This is going to be 4s and 3s.
And 2.
It's going to be 3 more at Ren 1.
How many?
3 more at Ren 1.
3 more 5s. Nope.
So it's 3 damage each.
Okay.
On the horns.
So 9. So that
almost
kills
2 more.
Him.
All right, Mark forgot to all-out defense, and the man's just wearing it. He's just saying, nope, I forgot, should have missed my window, so he's not taking it back. Wow, what a man. Good on him for just wearing the mistake, but it puts it back to the question, was it worth driving those Minotaurs in there? Well, we'll find out very, very soon, because it's Mark's turn next.
That's all my comments.
I am now pulled myself out of combat.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, heal myself on D3.
End of turn here or start a turn
At the end of every turn.
Okay.
So I heal back 3. So he's back up to 4.
1 left. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's the turn?
Yep. So you don't have this yet, but you have that, but I have that, I have that, and I have terrain.
Yep.
So 10.
Okay. Take their land. You got it. And 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, man.
They're all gonna get this. Oh yeah.
And I don't really care like, if it's one of those things.
I need to look at some battle tactics.
So order, you have kill a hero. You have 4 quarters.
Yeah.
So kill a hero in combat, 4 quarters. Then you have do not waver, take the center, flanks, land.
Do not waver is
fight twice, don't have anyone die.
Yeah. I might be able to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do not waver.
Yep.
Select battle tactic. Do not waver. So that's 2 units that need to be. They have to finish in combat, or do
They have to fight. They have to use fight
They just
abilities.
have to fight? Okay.
2 different units have to use fight abilities.
Okay.
But they have to have no units slain.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Oh boy, you put me in a pickle. You pickle.
It is not well. Okay, to be fair, the Sylvaneth player put himself in a pickle by putting that endless spell where he did, because both those units would not be there at all, and very, very far away from his lines if he hadn't done so. So if he's gonna blame anybody, he should blame himself. But that being said, it's not a terrible position. Durthu is right there knocking on the door. Balthanos moves like 14 inches. Like, he should be able to make a charge himself. And then he could potentially just dart out, because he's not going to lift both those units, and while engaged, he's going to be able to actually fight and fade as well. So Durthu could definitely put the hurt on. Those unit of 3 bowmen are going to probably fire into the Bulgors. Durthu will obviously try to lift as much as he can. He's a defensive bulwark as well, meaning like the Bestigor herd, yes, will then turn and launch themselves at Durthu, but Durthu could take a punch, especially if Balthanos is there, which could run in charge. This is not even. What he probably needs to do is get rid of that endless spell, and that would be the bull. The bull is a bit of a pain, or the horn. He casts it at the. Yeah, it's still only 6 inches. So next round it'll actually push to 12. So currently not exactly a threat, but maybe he should just knock out some endless spells, just so that priority roll isn't as critical, right? You don't want to be charged with that endless spell, that bull endless spell, if you don't need to be. He's trying to do that, but he has to pick a different wood. He can't pick that piece. He has to pick a different piece, meaning the bigger piece, Mark, unfortunately. No, I'll go advise him right now. All right, in any case, back to the game, but I think Mark still has lots of options.
Okay, then the war song spell on their war school. They have to be tips.
No choice.
I don't.
Do you have another wood?
This is the only other one I have. Yeah, so I can't put them together then. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's parts of the wood that you just can't execute. It's not an option.
So like I should have put the small one by itself here, right? Okay. Just for me to learn. I'm still learning the army.
The small one can also be placed instead of that one because it's smaller. Up to you. You can fit that big one, right?
I'll put the big one. It can fit. I'll put it. If it fits, it sits.
If it's a quits.
Yeah. Okay. So war song spell
Yep.
goes off on a 7.
What's that?
You should be in range.
They're both just in range now.
Yep.
Green one easy, the white one just in. That's her second spell? That's her second spell?
Yeah. That's the last spell from the war
And
song.
it's on a 7?
Yep.
What is that? I can't see.
That's a 5.
5 and a 3, so 8?
Well, you got
Oh,
plus
no,
3.
5 total, sorry. No.
Yeah, 5 total.
I asked what that was. I thought you meant the
Sorry,
one
no,
dice.
sorry.
All
It
good.
was 5 total.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Nothing.
And then the +1 the rend from this tree. I can't remember. It's
That's on the branch
Wrathful
wraith, right?
Spirits or something.
That's on the branch wraith?
Yeah, sorry, I gotta resolve this first. The war song spell.
All
I'm
right.
getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah.
Okay, on a 2+, roll D3 for each target, equal to the mortal wounds. So that would be on a 3+.
2 up on a D3?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so 1, 2, and the third unit would be this.
You pick a single tree, right? But you're in range either way, so you're good.
9 inches? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So we'll go start here.
Okay.
3 mortals.
Okay.
Your Bulgors. Takes 2.
Okay.
And then the best of Gores.
Yep.
No, nothing. Okay.
Yep.
That is my hero phase.
Okay. Nothing for me.
Anything for you?
I have 4 CP left. Yeah. I guess I'll rally the best of yours.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do the red
Spell?
spell like
Yep.
I was saying. And that goes off on a 8.
Okay. Not too far away, so
Yeah.
it's all you.
Yep. So +1 the rend.
Cool. Within wholly of what?
With wholly within 6 of the.
While they're wholly within 6, because I would?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just put a little marker here to remind us.
2. 2.5. I have no wounds, so just 2. Okay.
And do I rally? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5, 6. Come on, that's silly. I'm still wounded. That'd be silly. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Not gonna do it. Because I'd have to heal 1 and then roll like 5.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to heal it. You can bring back or heal or combination of both.
Oh, okay.
So if you roll the 5, you
All right. Well, let's roll
if you roll-
5 4s.
no.
Nope. Worth the shot.
Yeah, you can bring back or heal or a combination of both.
Okay. So movement phase. Movement phase. Movement phase. They're gonna move and run.
Okay.
Going 9.
Okay, so 3 away.
Yeah, 3 away from them.
I just, yeah.
Oops.
Balthanos, he is going to move and run as well. I can't clear them. All right, he's just going to go 3 away from them.
Oh my, what is he doing? Why isn't he committing to the bottom? He's got a big issue there. I hope he doesn't think that Dirthu and those 3 bowmen can just take care of everything that's there. Okay, so there must be something I'm not understanding, but I would 100% had moved Balthanos toward that bottom to resolve some stuff. Whew. All right, we'll see what happens.
Warsong's going to move and run. No, that doesn't count. Not in the dice bowl. There we go. What is the Warsong's movement? Doesn't usually come up very often.
Probably 6.
Yeah, movement 6. So I'm moving 9. Moving 9.
Maybe he's actually not planning to engage them at all. Actually, that is a possibility, but I would have definitely have taken advantage of the fact that you have all that meat right at your doorstep. I say.
These guys are going to teleport away. Only within 6, but I don't know. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can. Only within 6. Be 9 away from you. No, there's no way. There's no way I could do it. There's no way I could do it. All right. They're gonna move 5 back. Go around this way. Okay. How many CP do you have left?
I have 3 left, I believe.
3 left?
Yep. 3 to your 2.
Okay, we're gonna go 3 away from you here.
Yeah, man. Pants, nice. I like it. Oh, I see. It's problematic. They change it too much. Home versus quarantine.
Okay.
All right, if he's going to move Dirthu, I would have least have liked him to be within striking distance of both those units, because 100% Sean is going to redeploy one of those units. And right now, why wouldn't he redeploy the actual Bulgors? Positionally, this is not my favorite right now. Really wish Balthanos had committed to the bottom. I know he can only strike and fade with one of those units, and I guess that's what he's basically saying. It's like, I don't want to lose anything. It's like, well, just strike and fade with Balthanos. You know, if you kill a whole bunch of units, that's also great defense as well. All right, well, we'll see. But Right now, Sean will most likely redeploy with Bulgors. Don't think he'll be able to position that there. Ooh, that was a very generous movement. I am not certain he'd be in that position. Now, that thing does fly, folks. That's why you can kind of just ignore that tree and land. I could be there. That he could be. Yeah, I like that more. More or less where I was hoping Balthanos was going to go, to be honest. And I would have preferred that endless spell moving forward toward that unit where Balthanos is. That's where I would have liked to have seen things. And then Balthanos potentially striking and fading away. But the upside is he's trying to risk as very little as he possibly can. He's positioned that Branch Wraith to basically be wholly within 12. So it's going to grant the Durthu first strike unnecessary because it will probably not matter. Yeah, it won't really matter. Why won't it matter? When Durthu moves in, and let's just say Balthanos moves into that small unit, if he didn't have strike first, what would he activate? Durthu, obviously. With strike first, he now activates Durthu and then Balthanos. Balthanos is not threatened one way or the other. I would have probably have liked that Branch Wraith in a safer spot on the board instead of going forward, as there is no second unit that it's granting the ability to. What would have been great, not to beat a dead horse, would have been if Balthanos was where that Gravetide is on your screen. That would have been great. And then it would also had first strike. Now that would have been something.
The winner of this decides who is the defender.
A 3-inch redeploy is big. That puts him at 6 inches away from Durthu. And why is that important? It's not that he can't make the charge, folks. Is that now when he makes the charge, I believe he has to be wholly within 6 inches of the wood to get the buff. And that's wholly within 6. He has to close to complete a charge within half, which means he will not be getting the extra rend, which will be big, because I believe that is the spell he cast on the prior turn.
Bulls?
Yep. I'm going to... I'm all out defending this regardless, so...
Okay, defense?
What's the range on this? 1?
Yep, run 1.
Yep.
2 damage each.
Yep.
So force. 1.
Yep.
Winning on 3s. Nah! No! Not like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3 guys into your bowls. 2s and 2s.
So 4.
4
Red 1.
minus 1.
Okay. So back to 5s.
Yep.
Save 1, take 3.
Yep, 6 damage.
Okay, pass me the front 2 bulls, please. And the dice. Whoop, whoop.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
There you go.
And now that charge is roughly 8 inches. There you go.
Okay. I don't think you're in range, little guy. You could be.
He ran though, didn't? Oh no, he didn't run. The other one ran. That's right. Oh wait, Durthu did not run?
No.
Okay.
I just moved him 5.
Right. This chick ran. That's right.
Yep. Yeah. Ran.
Yep.
Ran. Mm-hmm. Yep. 12-inch range. Oh my God. What?
Probably the best of us.
Are you yeah. Yeah. Oh, just out of the bulls.
Okay. So -1 to wound.
Yeah. So it'd be 4s and 5s. But it's 6 attacks. This is ran 1 damage. Auto wounds on 6s. Come on, 6s. Woo! 3 of them. What? You nuts? You're nuts. Okay. No wounds because of -1. So three auto wounds.
Rend.
Rend 1. Rend 1 damage.
5s. Save 2 of them.
Yep, 1 damage. He's nuts.
Okay.
Okay. Charges. Gravetide.
Yep.
Going 9. Definitely going here. I won't finish within half an inch. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Does it do impact hits?
The Gravetide? No.
Yeah, no.
It has movability over them. Movement phase.
Okay. The Kurnoth with sides charging. They're also going 9.
Okay. They're just gonna.
The sequencing of those charges is okay. If he's planning on charging Durthu, that would have been the very first charge to do, just to understand whether or not he needs to spend a CP. As it happens, he's made every charge he's made that he rolled so far, so that's great. But let's say he fails one of those charges. Does he now spend a CP to re-roll it when he hasn't even rolled a charge for Durthu yet? And that's why sequencing of charges is so important. So let's see if he actually commits with Durthu.
Sorry, I didn't declare what units were going to be.
I figured 1, 2,
it's the
3.
Right? So Balthanos. It's the only 3 that charge.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's going 7. He's going to go to here. And the
She wants some action.
Warsong. She wants some action.
Can she make it? With that stupid tree in the way?
Yeah, right here.
Nice.
Okay. So I do have some actions. I'm contemplating going in with Durthu. It's risky.
Yeah, now that I backed up and pulled the bulls off.
Yeah, I don't know if, because I mean I'm tying you up here, but
Mark, my friend, you are not tying him up. He will lift that endless spell no problem on his on your turn actually.
at all. Let's. Durthu's gonna go.
9 inches.
He made it.
That should be in.
But now you will be outside of your 6 of your trees. So
That's fine.
You won't be striking fading. You won't be.
Yeah, unless I go over here.
How far did you get for your charge?
A 9.
Okay.
I can't go over here, so I can strike and fade. Yeah, we're gonna go over here.
All right, for those of you who play 40K, there is no pivot rules in AoS. You can spin on a top, spin on a dime. It doesn't cost you any extra movement to do so. Just on your model, your base can't go further than the possible amount of distance that you can move. So in this case, it was 9. He moved to 9, and then he could just spin it to fit. So that is definitely well within possibility. All right, I do not mind that move. That was not bad. Not bad. He knocked out 2 bulls, which is not an insignificant amount of damage. Those are very hard to rally back, because I believe they're also 5 wound models, 4 at minimum. And Durthu should pound that unit of Bestigor pretty hard. So there's a real good chance that the Beastman player could lose 3 units here. Well, should lose 3 units here at the end of this turn. All right, well, see what happens.
Yeah. So you do that many mortals and you flip?
Yeah. I'm gonna start over here.
No, you're not. I'm going to try and run away with the Ungors.
Okay.
3 up. Nope. Now you can.
Okay.
Had to try. Starting
I'm
rare
gonna
with what?
auto attack with Durthu.
So now he's on 2s and 2s,
Yep. That he is.
and he's ran 3 right now.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir. Dude, he's scary as shit.
Yeah, he's
Shiza.
very dumb. He is. He's crazy for what he does.
I agree. So, yeah. So twos.
I'll defense them since there's nothing else really for me to
Yeah.
use
So
my
they're
CP on.
Ren. He's Ren 3 right now.
I feel like Durthu
So
had a different
twos.
ability.
Oh my god. My dice are helping you. I just rolled 3 1s and 2s. 2 up -3.
Okay, they changed him. Okay. Sorry?
2 up -3.
2 at -3?
I rolled 3.
So I'll be
3
6s.
Yep.
No 6s.
5 damage each.
So 10, so I lose 5 boys. And I guess
Okay.
I'll pull them off the back.
Then 2 more 3s. Nope, missed both.
All right. Well, the Beastman player got away with it. That probably should have been a dead unit, but even rolling poorly, 10 damage was still caused, which is just amazing. Durthu is incredible. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, 2 rend, 5 flat damage. All out attack put him on 2s and 2s, and then the additional rend was because of the spell from the trees. So not too shabby. Those best scores, I think, are 2 wins a pop, so he lost 5 immediately. But I was actually expecting him to lose, honestly, on 2s and 2s, I was expecting him to lose like 15 or 15 damage anyway. So another 4.5 would have been what I thought was going to happen. But the end of the spell has not gone yet, and that will mean Sean is activating. Oh, he's just activating there just to put some wounds, but most likely he's going to put the attacks into that endless. I mean, hopefully for his sake. Gravetide charging, folks, is no joke. That spell hits on a 2+, and charge unlocks extra damage as well. So hopefully Sean has the presence of mind to understand that and swing some attacks that way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
3 attacks each. 12.
I was hoping that was
15,
gonna like pretty much wipe the squad.
18,
know,
21,
Can't predict
24.
rolling 3 1s.
27. Well, let's see if it balances up for you.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
4s and 3s. 4s and 3s, crit 2, rend 2. Let's see some damage. Pull these 6s. Away.
As we're going to interrupt this little moment and welcome Todd Mueller to the chat. And my man's rooting for trees, and he's let them have at least one good war scroll. And Durthu definitely counts as one good war scroll.
5.
Yep.
Let's see if I heard of Durthu.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Stop it. No way.
I think I missed 3. Everything else is good.
Why?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 5-ups.
Okay, so I just can't fail all of them.
Saying
1, 2,
there's a
3, 4,
chance.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 ups.
Yep.
Okay, he's not dead. Maybe.
It's close. That's a scared boy.
Yeah, he's puckering. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, he's dead.
No, how many?
It's 2 damage each, isn't it?
No, 1 damage each.
Oh.
God, I wish they were 2 damage each.
Okay.
They're bestigors, man.
All right. Not as scared anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay, so he's got 5 left.
Yeah. Yep. So he's taken 9.
Okay.
Scary, very scary. Gravetide.
You got it on here, and you got Gravetide.
Do I go Gravetide into your Bulgors? I think so.
Okay.
Oh, please don't do that. Go into the actual best Gores. Try to kill that unit as much as you possibly can. All right, so why am I saying that? One, he's not going to lift that unit, and that's a good thing. It'll actually leave him on as few models as possible. And so Durthu will still have the ability to strike and fade because he'll still be engaged by an enemy. More importantly, he'll have completely taken the wind out of the sails, out of the best Gores. It's the unit that's taken the most damage. It would be amazing if he did it. But now, that being said, killing Bulgors is not a bad thing, especially right now when a Gravetide has charged and unlocked that extra damage.
3 at Ren 1.
3 Ren 1.
6s.
No,
2 damage each. So I lose a bull and a half. So give me
which one?
the back flag one. Closest to you. Closest to you.
Cool.
Yep.
This one?
Yep. And 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay. So everything over there is done.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to start over here.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm going to do shenanigans.
Evil shenanigans.
I'm going to go 10 boys into these guys and see if I kill someone. 2, 4, 6.
You're not gonna.
8,
You can't.
10, 12.
Stop. I am not sure that qualifies as shenanigans. I was expecting something. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Oh, he's going to attack. Oh, well, okay.
Drop the log for sure.
Yeah. 4s and 5s over here with crit 2s.
There's a crit there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get him. Normally I pull out
I got you.
all the things first.
Yeah.
Another 2. So I got 2, so 2 back in. Oh, that's 2. So 1 out, and then 2 back in. Boop, boop. Fives. All these are some angry Ungors. All those are some angry Ungors. It's gonna be 7 at Ren 1. Let's drop a tree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ren 1.
Yeah. 5s?
5s.
I drop a tree? I do?
No, 6s.
Oh, they have a wart.
They're contesting an objective. 6s. Oh, he's alive with 1 wound. Oh my god. He is a god. Go.
Okay.
All right. So the fade doesn't happen until the end of.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, it was stupid before.
Yeah.
Like you could just like, boop, gone.
Literally, I hit you and leave without getting clapped back. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
It was
no,
it was
no.
a bit silly. It was a bit silly. We're gonna do Thanos over here.
So for the record, Sylvaneth, that's ridiculous, right? Being able to dive in, leave, that's terrible. But Lumineth, that's fine, right? They could move 14 inches, cover you in arrows, and then move 14 back. That's fine. Wait, you're asking yourself, wait, Lumineth are not even playing this game. You're right. It's just emotional scars.
Damn, I was hitting you on 3s. Oh well, that was my own fault. Because you're contesting an objective I don't control. My little boys were hitting you on 3s.
Oh,
That's okay. It's my fault.
yeah. We can pull a tree if you want.
It's okay.
I don't mind.
It's up to you.
Just pull a tree. You would have killed at least a tree.
Okay.
Not the one on the objective.
All right. That had the
monster?
wound. I forgot that the wound one is the. I forget that the wound one is the. Stupid thing.
I see what you're playing at.
I'm getting it back.
Yeah. Force.
It's to the unit now, not the model.
Okay, and then these are 2s. 3 at -2. 3
Straight
damage
through?
each.
So I have a
Into
boy.
these guys.
Oh, it's this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that one's, these boys are dead then. That's 9. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We're just done there?
Yep.
Okay.
9 is done there.
Okay. So you got your bull gores over
Okay.
here.
Yep. I need you to measure. Is Dearth within 6 of the corner of that one bull? It's very close. You make the call.
Well, my base is like a weird...
Here, I'll move these 4 Gores to Gores because we know where they are. Oops. Keep them there. And then we'll do this. Oops. We'll just do that. Just out?
You are just out, because this is overlapping. This is further than my base. My base is like here. My base is here.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what it would be.
Yeah,
So.
it is really close, but you're
Okay.
just out.
We'll leave it out then. It's fine.
I wasn't 100% certain whether he was going to be in range or not, but I'm super. Good job. Good job that you were thinking it, and you were smelling the blood in the water, Sean. So he should lift that endless spell. Real shame he couldn't get within 3 inches of Dirthu, because just 1 Minotaur would have been possibly enough to actually lift Dirthu this round, and that would have been huge. And simply because of position, because when that Gravetide piled, he could have piled and sandwiched it right, jammed itself in between the two, and even prevented that from happening. There it is. Little little movements that matter.
And then you have horns, right?
I have the horns, yeah.
I'll just pull it.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Yep. I give. Do you want me to roll that out?
These are 3 attacks each, right?
Yep.
But you only ran 1, so I have an armor save, so yeah.
Okay.
Because I have the armor save.
3 damage each?
Because you're only 3s and 3s, right?
2, 3.
Mark, you asked whether or not there was a hope, and I'm going to tell you every single time Sean will say yes. Of course, there's a hope. I have an armor save. It could happen. Love that kid.
You meanie? Why do you gotta remind me like that? I would do the same. And 3s.
It's going to be 7? 8?
That is 6, 8. 8 minus 1.
Dead.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There was a chance! Okay.
Yeah. And then he's gonna dip out of there.
Dirthu's leaving? What a wimp.
He's not a wimp. He's just living the fight another day.
300.
Oh, Mark, please. No. Make sure that he's not within striking distance of that endless spell. Hopefully that endless spell can't wedge itself in between. I would prefer drifting it back. All right, this priority roll is going to matter. Hopefully Mark will, if he gains priority here. If he gains priority here, I hope he gets rid of that bull. Sorry, the endless spell, the Taurus. That's the thing that's red and blue close to the center of the table.
8 for tactic and 2.
Yep. Okay. So did not waver and 1, 2.
Okay.
And priority.
Yep. This can be a 4.
5.
5. Do you want the double?
I think I want the double.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I want the double.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so no battle tactic.
Okay.
All right, so Mark wins it. I think he's still contemplating whether or not he wants to take the turn. In case you haven't seen an AoS game or 4th edition game, when you take a turn now, you actually forfeit the ability to score a battle tactic. So I think that's what he's weighing out right now. He's currently ahead by 2. Not a terrible position to be in. I think I would also take it at this point. Now, what is he in position enough to really leverage it? That I'm not as certain. Yeah, Durthu's got beat up. Balthanos can still do some amazing work. The unit at the top of your screen, and that would be the Kurnoth Hunters there, can actually move toward his terrain and just delete it. That's a big deal because without that, that's a one less rend that the Beastmen have. Balthanos can maybe pick up that unit, can actually maybe commit in. Yeah, he's just in a really weird, awkward spot. I wish Balthanos had committed down to the bottom of your screen. I really honestly believe that both those units would be even worse shape right now. I really don't think those Bulgors would have survived Durthu and the Gravetide into it, and it would whatever. I mean, hindsight being 2020 and all. And let's not forget that we're also watching this game from the God perspective and not suffering the stresses of actually being the game and making all these decisions. I think Sean is just pointing out that horn. That horn now just increased range to 12 inches. So everything within 12 inches is now -1 to wound. Sorry, enemy. That would be the Sylvaneth players are -1 to wound if they're within 12 inches of that horn.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it says both. It's unbinding and banishment.
Okay.
Yep. So she has on her war scroll,
Yep.
or their war scroll. I don't know if it's the Chigger guy. I have no idea. So it's +1 to unbind and banishments,
Yep.
and then +1 to my casting from when I'm wholly within the trees.
We welcome the Popgo. Popgo's already been floating in the chat, but my man says bat sequencing by the Beast player should have went with the Bulgors into the Gravetide instead of picking the Bestigors to stop the Gravetide from activating. I would agree. I would have... Yeah, potential. I think he was kind of hoping to be able to leverage the Bulgors into Durthu. Maybe that's what his thoughts were. But yeah, I would have probably just activated the Bulgors, went in, and just lifted the Gravetide, and not taken any damage from the Gravetide.
On D6, or on a 2+.
Which
inflict.
you have to pick a tree wholly within 18, right?
Yeah, it would be this one.
Is it wholly within 18?
Yeah, should be.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Oh
So-
yeah, you should be good.
Yeah.
Is you in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in.
Just barely. That's good.
Barely, I'm in though.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was a good thing to check. So, D3. Yep. For 3 on your
Yep.
fours.
So, okay.
On your bowls. Early. Yes, they are. Yep.
All right. Kills 1. Pass the dice and the back guy. Yep. Okay.
Okay. No one else is in range.
Okay.
Explore. Nothing's within 6.
I like the fact that Mark, or the Sylvaneth player, actually got rid of that horn. That horn was going to be a giant pain in the butt. Good foresight on Sean's part in positioning that horn as well. He was already planning for the end game. And honestly, if that horn had stuck around, he would have just covered that center area and -1 to wound all his stuff. So good job on both players' part.
My turn.
I am going to attempt to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So spend CP, rally this unit back.
Did it.
Yep. Got one
Look
boy
at that.
back.
Look at that. Woohoo! Nice.
Man, that's a lot of wounds.
Yep.
Okay. This is good.
What was her other spell?
It was
Oh, she
the
banished.
unbind.
Right.
Yeah, the banishment.
That's right.
I ban you into the shadow realm. That's my hero face. Yep.
Okay. Try to cast a spell. Can you try and bring the horn back since I can still do that? On an 11, -1, 10.
10.
Yep.
I don't have any other.
You can unbind. You can always unbind.
Yeah.
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 The wizard low.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Okay, bring the horn back.
You got it. You bloody horn.
And what Sean said is absolutely correct. Again, the new rules that were just released this past few days, at the time of this recording, do not apply to this game. This is a league game that's being held at X Planet Games. And the rules were released mid-round, which means the rules only come into effect on the following round. We got one more round in the league. It was a 5-round event of 32 players. So it's he could absolutely do what he's doing right now. Putting back that horn onto the table is a big deal. It's only going to have an aura of 6 now, so the clock starts again. But it's still going to matter big. All right, so what can Mark do right now? Potentially what he can do. Oh, he caught it. There you go. He's trying not to do the same mistake the Sylvaneth player did. Yeah, good job. He's measuring out. Yeah. All right. Well, what Mark can do instead is actually take Balthanos, move it toward. Okay, so toward the middle of the screen and just delete that unit of Bestigor. Even if he fails a charge, even if he can't necessarily squeeze in between that Taurus and that Ruin, he could get within a half-inch pile, and I bet you any money he could get that unit of Bestigor within 3 inches of him, and then just delete that unit. Use those 4 bows at the bottom of the screen to kill the last of the Bestigor. Just put those 2 Bestigor in the ground, or at least kill 1 more. And then, unfortunately, Balthanos will be in the danger zone. And by danger zone, I mean he will get picked on by that endless spell. And there's a whole unit of Bestigor that will also dive potentially into him too. So that's a possibility. That is certainly not nothing. Okay, so he just ran with Kurnoth. Oh, that would mean he would not be able to. Well, he's within 3 inches of the actual terrain. Actually, he doesn't need to charge it. Come melee phase, he'll just be within, so he'll be able to swing. So he can just run right up to it. Yeah, good ball. So he can still do this. All right, we'll see what his choices are, but hopefully he shoots the actual Bulgors, and hopefully he takes them off the table for his sake. And then again, it'll be interesting to see what he does with Balthanos, and maybe Durthu could continue to try and heal. He didn't try to rally him. He preferred to rally the Kurnoth Hunters instead. So that is definitely a choice. So we'll see what happens.
Just barely, or?
Yeah, they're all barely within.
Okay.
The furthest guy is this guy back here, and he's targeting the back guy.
Okay.
Well, that would mean he's possibly going to redeploy those Bulgors to pull him out of range of the bow, the Kurnoth with bow. I think he deployed far too back. Well, there you go.
Going 14.
All right. I didn't think he was going to go there. Now, the reason why I didn't think he was going to go there is he will not get on that objective. Meaning, why go there then if you can't take that objective? But I completely forgot he has this ability. He's got the ability to grasshopper. So what does that mean? He rolls a dice, and I believe it is on a 3+. He could then reposition. He'll be able to move again, and as long as he lands within 3, he can actually land on the other side of those dogs. Great job, Mark. Wasn't even thinking about it until I saw him move that direction. So this is excellent. So he could potentially actually cap that objective, delete those dogs, and be out of the danger zone of those Bestigors, which is just fantastic. Love it. Also, really like what he's doing with Durthu. So why is that good? If Durthu makes a charge, he gets all that free movement as well into that terrain piece, which is also really, really good, and positions him further away from all that badness, I guess. So he's teleporting, blocking Durthu? Question mark? I am now not sure what he's planning on doing with Durthu. If he's not planning on moving Durthu, I do not like where he is at. Because that puts him directly in... Okay, that's better. There you go. That does mean, though, that guy is also in the danger zone, and he'll get eaten alive by Bestigor. I would just take that move back, put him back where he was. Put him back where... No, don't leave. Don't put him there at all. Just... Oh, God dang it. Why aren't you listening to me? Put him back where he was. It would have been better. Because now I can use that as a stepping stone into Durthu if he... Oh. Man, I liked how this was going right up into that point. Well, we'll see what happens.
That sucks. Does that pull one of your guys out now?
Well, I was measuring from the back guy.
Oh, so
Yeah, so
I'm fine either way. Oh well. That was a waste. Cool. Just wonderful. Okay.
Looks like the redeploy didn't get him out of the danger zone on those Bulgors, so those Bulgors will still get shot. Well, it's the risk they take. It's still a good move on Sean's part.
Yep.
So you'll pull. Oh, you didn't pull this guy out. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with the. No, I need to do these bows first. Okay. Great bows into your Bulgors.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 guys. 2s and 2s because you're reg. Okay. Out defense. Nope. 2s. And 2s. That's 6 at -1.
6s. They're dead.
There you go, brother.
Thanks.
Then the branch witch is going to shoot into your best of gores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
But auto 6s. 2 6s.
Nice. Very angry bench with.
And 5s. Oh, both. Got both of them.
Nice.
So 4 -1.
5s.
1 damage each.
Oh, I can't make a save. 1, 1, 2, 4. Cool. So 2 more guys.
Stop helping me.
Yep.
No.
I said yep. Hey.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay.
That's all the shooting. You don't have any shooting, so charges. Belthanos. 11. Okay. All right.
Where do you want to go?
That baby flies. He might not even need to do the grasshopper. He could just no, don't go that direction. Go toward the objective. Toward the objective. Land on the other side. 11 inches. You should be able to do it. Yeah, baby. There you go. Nice. Man, that was fortunate. That was very, very fortunate.
Don't need the charge,
Nope.
but I'm going to just so I can get a little bit of
Movement
extra
out of it?
distance.
Yep.
And it's going to be Durthu, Belthanos, and the sides.
Yep.
Okay.
How far on the size?
Sides, going 5.
Cool.
Boop, 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 boop. Durthu is going to go in. He's going 9. He's not going to be able to squeeze through there, so he's just going to go there.
Yeah.
That, so he's still holding within 6.
Cool.
Because I want to heal. Okay. Combat, I'm going to start with Belthanos over there.
I think I figured out what Mark was trying to do with that little wizard. I think he's actually just literally using him as a screen. And that is very, very fair. The usefulness of that model, I guess, is now done. He recognizes that the Beastman player can use that wood to charge and get additional movement anyway. So he's just jamming that model there in between the ruin and the wood to block out. And hopefully zone out that the Bestigors. Now the Bestigors have all sorts of questions to ask. So Mark got the top of this turn. The Beastman player will have the bottom of this turn. So does the Bestigor player go? Sorry, does the Beastman player go toward Belthanos? Yeah, probably. Which means, yeah, the Durthu and those sides are going to be unscathed. So that's something. This is a big positional win for the Sylvaneth player.
Got this guy over here. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Winning on 3s. 4 at 3 damage each.
So 12 more?
12 damage.
And that's everything?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to take a moment and welcome Grimy Without Pants to the chat. Highway to the Danger Zone indeed. Can't help but have that song stuck in my head now. And Darktron, hey buddy, welcome to the chat.
Roll for
It is a 4-up save.
Durthu's making that Ren
2.
He's at Ren 2, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And 5 damage. So all I need is.
Because you have all 3 units in range, I'll pull
Yep.
it.
True.
If it was just Durthu or just the other ones, I'd make you roll it because it would still be there.
Yep.
That's fine. I'll do this. Bark.
I doubled him.
4s.
I just wanted to cripple his
3s.
output.
Supposed to be 2 at no end?
2 at no Ren.
Yeah. Into Bug Thanos.
4 ups. 1 damage.
Yeah.
Go.
Cool.
That's the round.
Yep.
So I hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
Yep.
There we go.
My turn.
And I've spent 2 of my CP.
Okay.
Because I would attack. Okay.
Cool.
All right, man. You're.
All right.
Oh, and I heal.
Yep.
So D3 onto Durthu. for 3. So he's taking 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do Ordained Charge. So Ordained Charge is I pick an objective that you control.
Yeah.
I have to charge with 2 units. One of them has to finish on here at the end of the turn. I just have to.
Do you have to?
I make 2 charges.
You don't have to own it.
I do have to take it back from you.
I minus you by 3. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Hopefully that is going to kill that. That is the idea.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It's like 60 attacks. I'm very hopeful.
Huh? You're going across the street? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
So
I could have powered through, but I'm not going to because it's too far.
Then you wouldn't have the objective. You would have scored more.
Yeah. I want to steal the objective. So.
You need the points because you doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gotta remember power through is a thing.
Yeah. How many CP do you have? 2?
Yeah, I have 2 left.
I'm at 3. I spent 1. I only spent 1. Magical intervention and redeploy. Okay.
Yep.
Hero phase. I have spells. I have actual spells.
I have real spells. I'm a real boy.
Yeah, I almost never use them because my Braves are never really in 12 of anybody.
What kind of real spells?
Can't use that one on you.
My dad basically abandoned me. Oh, they did? Yeah, they were like, hey, so cool talk. We're not going to play.
He's a 4-up save naturally?
Hmm?
He's a 4-up naturally?
So I stood there and nothing's happened to me. Good talk.
That he is.
Okay. The white.
I think.
You rolled it as a 4-up. That's why I was a little confused. I thought he was a 3.
Oh, he is a 3. Huh.
Okay.
No, doesn't matter. It was like a 1 anyways.
Yeah. It was a 2, I think, yeah. Snow Wizard's going to cast
Either way, I failed.
Vile Tide on him. Basically, goes on a 7, D3 mortals, no commands.
Yep.
9?
I will attempt to deny it with the
Check. Yep.
the Revenant +1.
That's an 8, that's a 9.
Yep.
So it's 9 to 9, so I'm good.
Yep.
D3 mortals. For 1 mortal.
Ouch!
1 mortal and no commands.
Ouch. The no commands hurts more.
It is and it isn't because if you all defense, you get an extra attack. So it's kind of like,
True. Yeah, true.
With being only Ren 1 now, the math is there. But on a 2-up from the Green Wizard, I'm going to give them +1 to wound.
I just want to expand on that comment regarding power through. Power through, you don't necessarily have to leave combat. You can stay within combat, but only within combat with the thing that you were in combat originally when you started the power through. So you could either leave, which is what they were basically saying, and then give up the objective. But what he could have then have just repositioned Belthanos to just land on completely, I guess, perpendicular. So the position at the end of those dogs, furthest away from those Bestigors, causing D3 mortal wounds to those dogs as well. So that would have been an option that he could have used there. That being said, it's again very, very easy to criticize. We are again not in the game. I myself have always keep on forgetting about power through, and then of course there are games where I do remember, but it's just such a new cool mechanic that for whatever reason it's not on the forefront of my mind. And there's certain armies that really leverage it better than others, and I keep on flipping army. Anyway, I'm making excuses, but point is, completely feel you and understand you, Mark, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so he could have definitely leveraged that, even if he did power through. That's what I'm trying to be clear. He could have still done it, repositioned Belthanos to be even further away from the best scores that are threatening him this round.
Bring back. Let's go with the Bulls. Bring back the bulls on a 4-up. I do. These come on 12 and 9 away.
Yep.
And you don't have enough CP to countercharge, right?
No, I don't.
So I leave them
You,
there.
and you're quite a ways away. I don't know if I'd even be able to.
No, that was the idea. I was positioning how I want
Yeah,
to.
fair, fair.
Cool. So that's there. So all I need to do is take that, and I have 1, 2 more in tactic. I don't have to worry about that over there. I could ignore that and just run away. General's entourage, just the general. Okay. I'm going to. Green Wizard's just going to give them running charge.
Okay.
These guys are going to get out of the way. White Wizard runs. Green Wizard runs. Oh, sorry. Runs over there, but I had more than enough movement anyway.
Yep.
So the first run,
Yep.
5. Second run for the other wizard is 2. So he goes 7.
Yeah, you just gotta get out of the way. Move! Get out of the way!
They're going to auto,
Yeah.
which puts me down to 2, I believe. And you spent 1, right?
Yep.
Yep. So you're
I'm
down
down
to
to
1.
1.
Yep. These guys are going to auto 12. So I can get 3 away.
I'm gonna go with this guy.
Thanos is in trouble. So I'm going 3 away from you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly in trouble. Okay, so they're 12 away. Or sorry, they're 3 away. How many wins does Durthu have? 4. Do I launch that into Durthu? She has like a 4-up ward save, right?
6 up.
Oh, she only has a 6-up ward save? I thought she was tankier than that.
No.
I think I go here.
That was the previous edition, Sean. Previous edition. Yes, that was used to have a 4+ ward save. Thankfully, no longer has that.
Yeah, for the most, I don't think it's likely.
Less than 12 damage, right? So I can go 3 away.
5 attacks, 3s and 3s. It is D3 damage, so it's very unlikely.
So 15 maximum.
Yeah,
Okay, then I
but
should
very
be fine.
unlikely to be 15.
Okay. And you're on 2s and 3s?
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s? Okay. So most likely not going to kill a bull
Yeah.
flat out. So I'm going to be 3 inches away from you here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can double tap these guys.
Does that count as a monster?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so.
No monster keyword. Do I launch them over there? This is bottom of 3, right?
Yep.
I honestly think I just ignore you.
Good job, Sean. That's exactly right. Move that unit of Bestigors. Okay, so what I mean by that is that unit is the unit on the center line, the little red unit, toward the middle. On the 4th turn, and we're fast approaching because we're at the bottom of 3, beginning of 4, the 4 objectives that you see in each quarter get picked up, and 1 gets planted in the center. He should be trying to maneuver toward that. Run that little Bestigor unit exactly toward the middle. And be in position to cap it immediately. And this is looking great. Yeah, just looking great right now. So the Balthanos without the power through, you see what I mean? If it just was landed on the other side of those dogs, those blue dogs, there would have been a possibility he could have failed the charge. And he could have landed 3 inches away or 2 inches away, enough to just clip that objective to claim it. And been a good distance away from those Bestigors. Definitely a failable charge. As it stands right now at 3, odds are not very good that it's going to fail. So great positioning, great recovery. Hopefully Sean puts Durthu into the ground this turn. He will claim 1, 2, and more this round as well. So he's shaping up to be a really good turn. I don't know what his battle tactic is because he did not select it on the screen, but I believe, well, I'll go confirm with him right now.
Fail? You can't run
I
and
didn't charge. I should have moved them there so I could charge there because I only have to make the charge. But I already ran them to the center.
You can still make... Oh, because you can't run and charge.
No, I already gave it to them.
I need you to put your battle tactic in.
Oh.
Oh, it was the battle... It was the...
Ordained charge.
Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, I wouldn't have run. I would have moved them there and charged the tree. So I only have to make the charge. It doesn't have to be. It's alright. It's my own mistakes.
If it makes you feel any better, I would have shot them.
It would have been at -1. You would have had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would have been 12 wounds you had to do. On 4s and 4s.
Yeah, everything's out of range now.
Yeah. Because I could have brought these guys in here.
Yeah.
Like.
All right, as the guys are talking about the details of their movement, I just reconfirmed with Sean. He did pick Ordained Charge, and this is a chaos-specific battle tactic. Pick an objective controlled by your opponent. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if 2 or more friendly units charge this turn, and 1 or more of those units are contesting that objective, and you control it. So the Beastman will charge. He needs 1 more unit to charge, and the manifestation does not count. You guys, is there maybe another unit? Maybe there's another unit mixed into all those beastmen in the top left-hand corner. But he definitely needs 1 more unit to charge to complete this battle tactic. All right, well, we'll see where it's at.
It's going to be 5 mortals.
And 5 6s. Nope.
So
He feels it.
So he's strike last.
Yep.
And the best scores over there, the green ones. It's going to be 5, so they're in.
So you should be up to 9 now.
It's a 9. I'll try with them. Try with the Bulgors. I'll spend a CP to reroll it because I have CP. Nope. So that fails.
Okay, I believe that's a failed battle tactic. I'll reconfirm in the next few moments. But I believe that's why he was spending CP to charge those woods, because he needed it to complete his battle tactic.
So I score. So you're up.
Okay.
Abilities? I have one.
Yeah, I know you do. No, no abilities for me.
All right, Dirthu. Or Belthanos, I mean. Yep.
Yep.
D3. I'll do the D3 mortals on these guys. So 3 mortals on them. And then he's going to go...
Yeah, but yeah, the unit you pick, I think you have to, that's the unit you have to finish on, no?
Nope, I just have to finish within 1 inch.
Of the unit you picked, I think.
Is it?
I think it's the unit you picked.
Well, then I'll do it on these guys.
Then it kills them.
They can't move towards the target, they have to either move to the
Because you did 3.
or
Double check it, but I think it's the unit you picked you have to finish.
Okay.
So you think I've given you the turn?
Inflict the mortal amount of mortal damage, the target equal to the roll. Then you can
Of that
this
target.
unit about
Yep.
and set it up again within 1 inch of the target. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, so it has
So
to
if
be
you so you either kill them,
yeah.
but then you can't do your move, so you're just there anyway, because you rolled 3 on the mortals.
So I do. So they were here.
Yeah, because you moved them.
Yeah. Can I go?
You kill them if you pick them.
Yeah, so I would go here.
You're on my base.
Okay, if I was to suggest anything, be in the woods. You'll be -1 to hit. You'll be -1 to hit. Pick the best of gores and be -1 to hit. Because if he's wholly within that wood, he gets the benefit of cover. So if he picks, maybe let's see if he has a presence of mind to think of it. Because I don't think he's going to be able to dodge all the attacks. He's just not going to be able to do that. But -1 to hit is a big deal. So let's see what happens. Because he's not holding that objective. Oh, come on, buddy. Connect the dots. It's a lot to think of in the moment, right?
Especially, I charged Belthanos and you ended up here. I didn't
Yep,
think
there.
about that at all.
Okay. Okay, so you pick them, right?
Yep.
So these are still alive.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 mortals on that unit.
Yes. So you pop a guy here in a wound. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Combats?
Combats.
Fights?
You get first choice.
Okay, so I'll pile in here.
All right. Unfortunately, Mark did not spot that at this moment. Can't stress enough. Again, we got the God perspective, right? So we could see it all. The odds of him surviving this many attacks from Bestigors is going to be slim. Now, the upside. I do not believe they're at Rend 2 anymore. I believe they're only at Rend 1 because luckily for the Sylvaneth player, he did delete the Herdstone. So that's now gone. So it should be only Rend 1. So he's got a base save of 3+. He'll all up defense and then stay at 3+ basically. So there's a good chance he could, well, depending on how hotty dice are, these are only single damage dice as well.
5. So 46 with the champion.
Okay.
So I'll do 22 twice +1.
Sure.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22
That gets him wholly within 12
of Shikipu.
So gets a ward. Gets a 6-up ward now.
Okay. Well, Balthanis may not die, but I should be able to hold that objective because I'm got a crap ton of guys in there.
Yep. And I can't out defense.
3s and 2s. No, you can't because I.
Yeah, correct.
Well, even if you wanted to.
I don't want to because I'll give you more dice.
You don't want to give me more dice?
No. None for you. Oof. That's a lot of 6s.
That is. They're angry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's more than I rolled.
Yep. Lucky you. Lucky me, I guess.
It might balance up in the second one, but maybe I won't have to roll the second one. Maybe hope. You can hope. So winning on 2s. I think that's it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. You want to roll that first?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's going to be 4-ups.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I only have 20 of these.
So you can only make 20 saves. That's it.
Yeah. 4-ups.
And Balthanos has 2 on him.
And 6s.
6s on those. On the misses,
yeah,
not
yeah.
the
Yep.
not the ones you saved.
6s.
2 more out. So that's 1, 2, 3,
So 10?
10 plus 2, 12. He's got
Yeah.
what, 2 wins left?
Yeah.
'Kay.
I don't know if I'm not going to make you roll it.
Not gonna make you roll it?
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Okay.
It's an obscene amount of dice.
Yeah. 3s and 2s,
Yeah.
mega buff, they're
Yeah,
disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then your strike last here.
Yep.
This is your phone, or this is? That's your phone, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll defense with. Well, who are you targeting?
Well, you get to fight first with Chicky Poo.
Oh,
I made him strike last.
Chicky Poo. All right, is she gonna do stuff? War song, come on, do stuff. So hitting on 3s
He's got 10 wounds.
and winning on 3s.
No armor save, so you ran 1, right?
2 minus so 2d3.
You ran 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Todd Mueller, you are 100% correct. I completely forgot that Kragnos could fly. That's right. He flies on the back of the beetle, so no -1. So Mark actually didn't miss a single thing. So there you go. So my bad.
4s and 2s.
Yep.
That's not so good. Missed all except 1. So it's gonna be 1 at Ren 2.
So 4 up. Love it.
Cool.
He's not quite bracketed.
Nope, he's hurt, but he's not.
He's slightly annoyed.
He keeps getting scared.
Yeah. He keeps dropping logs. Gross. Okay. So 3s.
Oops.
I reroll that. And 2s. And these are 5
15 damage?
each. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make them any worse. Cool.
And then heals.
D3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Dirthu. Yeah, heals 3.
So he's back to 6. Okay.
And that's the turn.
So just 6 for me then.
Yep. Yeah, just to hold 1, hold 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Priority.
Yep.
6. And
I'm assuming you want to take it?
I'll maintain.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, that was big. All sorts of interesting things happened there. All right, so with Mark getting this priority, it's going to be a big deal. Guys want to use their zones. In this mission, it is by far much better to use just a little separate objective markers as opposed to zones, simply because models get in the way, and now they're going to do that. Oh, my dear. And there it is. Boom. And that's not obviously exactly where that unit was. And there it is. Yeah. But hey, as long as both players are satisfied, then it's all good. It's closer to where it was. All right. I'm going to ask them to remove the other objectives from the table if they can, or as best as they can. But needless to say, folks, the only objective that currently now matters is the one in the center. Mark's got some work to do. He can definitely put a dent in those Bestigors with Dirthu potentially. Send him that way, and then send the sides that way, and send Dirthu to take care of business in the center of the board. Either way, I think Mark has some advantage here. There is a Mighty Doom Bull not too far away, so there is a potential crackback toward that center if whoever goes there, because the Doom Bull is he's not great in combat, but he's not terrible. He's not nothing.
Tree, Ren 1. 8 in the tree, Ren 1.
8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5s. 6s. 1, 2.
Great game so far. Do me a favor, guys. Can you remove the objectives that don't count?
Yeah.
Yep,
We're
sorry.
working on it. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll.
Yeah.
Remember that thing about the mess?
Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Any other objective anywhere else? Yeah.
Just that one.
Over there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Okay, so back into your turn now.
Yeah.
You took how much damage on the tree?
I took all but 1.
All the ones, so you're at 7? Okay.
Yeah. He's taking 7. That poor tree. It's got 1 left.
Okay. Tactic?
What battle tactic do I choose? Uh, 11. That's not far enough. Alright, what battle tactic do I have available? Actually, let's see.
You won priority. You won priority, you took the round. Tactic.
Entourage is already dead.
No, it's not. The general's
Oh,
there.
he counts?
He's the
And I can
general.
do that in shooting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I had a feeling that's what you're going to
Entourage.
pick. Yep. I figured that's what you're going to pick.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that, like,
It's the tyrant that's the melee.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
retreat, but charge again.
I'll be calm at that.
Yes. That's the game plan.
Okay.
I think it's still strong. I think it's still strong. I agree. But now what's going to happen?
I'm gonna do the Wrath of Spirits, Wrath of the Spirits. So give this tree +1 to Ren
Okay.
when you're wholly within 6. Goes on. Doesn't not go off.
Okay.
Doesn't go off. Tree song?
You take your fort.
Yeah, goes off. They heal the trees. Goes off on 11.
Yep, I rolled 10. Close.
Yeah. So heals 3.
Move 7, fire 12, and then move 7 back.
So it goes 2. That goes to 4.
Fairer than 20 inches. I went back and forward on who I was rooting for this game. I went backward and forwards on who I was rooting for on this game. I was rooting for Beastman, but at the same time, Sylvaneth.
Come on!
Those poor bastards.
You can do it!
Look at those desolate trees.
I'm working on it. Gosh, he's chopping them down.
You could do like smog and be like a pollution factory.
Nurgle trees.
Okay.
Actually, would be a cool concept.
He'll cast Gravetide.
Yep.
And it goes off on an 8.
I'm too far.
So, for okay, I got a rapid ingress.
Okay.
I would have definitely have loved that Gravetide to be closer to that Minotaur Lord. It's not that threatening in combat. Nail that 9-inch charge. And maybe potentially kill it. It's actually not that tough. It's really there to buff the Bulgors, and that job is now over and done with. But if you ignore that thing, he can do damage.
Okay.
1. I get a boy back.
Uno boy.
1, 2. I need 1 CP. I need 2 CP. That's gonna die. I need to eat it. I'm gonna get murdered there. So let's go for it, so I can get it off. Okay, see, I will use 2nd CP, and I've returned 1 boy.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to use the other CP for the bull. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. All you.
Okay. Moon phase. Move 6 to here. So that's 3 away. Just to be on the safe side, we'll go 3-way there. Just like that. Dirthu's going to move 5 towards your boys there.
So 3-way?
3 away.
Yep.
Says 10. I don't remember if they count an additional minutes. You know they have a blood search too. Yeah. So if you kill one of those guys, whoever's left over, I can roll d6 and that moves towards your range.
Okay, he's going to move 5 forward.
After the shooting is done.
5 forward to here.
We just passed 3 hours right now.
They have 4, so.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sorry.
Bye, Lionel. Thank you.
Have a great night.
Take care,
Go
gentlemen.
ahead to teleport.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, so they're in shooting range. 9 away. Like so.
So they have 3 normally support. Minus 2. And then they have field of technology. 6 and a 3.
They'll move and run.
Okay, so 1.
Where do they want to run to?
They're going to go 11 here.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Dirt. Yeah.
Okay.
Dirthu. Okay, shooting.
Yep.
So 6 shots from
Okay, not a fan of those sides moving toward the center. They need to do more work than that. He doesn't have a lot of resources, and I understand why he wants to move toward the center because he wants a presence there. But you just cannot have that Bestigor unit just walking around the board unengaged. Yes, he could still fill a charge, but he should have went for it. See if he could have engaged them. It would have been a big deal, and he would have been able to pick up an awful lot of those Bestigor if he closed in on them and swung at them. That would be what he had to do. He had to take a risk to try and do that. Okay, so Mark took this turn. We're at the top of 4 currently right now. There's the score for you guys, or at least it will be showing up in the next few moments. Come on. There we go. So it is a close game. If those Bestigor wind up again, yeah, not only all those bodies will get on that objective and they'll just take it from them, even if they don't lift anything. So yeah, I really wish he had tried to go for it with the sides. And the sweet part about that move as well is if he fails that charge, Sean would have to ignore them and move toward the center. Because he can't just dive into those and go after sides off an objective. No, he would have to move toward the center, and the sides would still be in a position to be able to execute a charge toward the center in the bottom of the turn as well. Anyway, again, things are a lot more perfect when you're watching from the sidelines, so keep that in mind.
Yep. Spend 2 CP. I'll update the CP in a second. Looks like an 8. Bestigor's has a 6. Nope.
Okay. Dirthu's going to
shot.
attack.
Yep.
2s and 2s.
Yep.
This is round 2.
Let's kill. It's 10 damage.
All right, as Dirthu performs a little bit of calisthenics on those what's left, or the smear of what's left of those Bestigors, I'd like to welcome everyone to the channel. If you're new, well, welcome to us. We stream games out of X Planet Games. We're a tiny shop located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and this is our little window into our world, showcasing our beautiful customers that come to the shop and our events. If you dig that kind of thing, well, we would awfully appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, maybe flash us a thumbs up, and definitely ding-a-ling-a-ding that bell. That'll let you know when we go live, because we don't always go live at the exact same time every time. And what I mean by that is every Wednesday we do a stream for AoS. Every Friday we do a stream for 40K. And we also stream our events. And all those things aren't necessarily timed perfectly because, you know, things happen. We're not a battle report channel. We are a channel that reports on battles. So that's us. So yes, we are going on 12 weeks old, I think, at this point. Really, really new is basically what it boils right down to it. We are fast closing in on 500 subscriptions. That's right. 500 whole subscriptions. Hey, we all got to start somewhere. And yes, we would appreciate anyone out there that haven't hit that subscribe button for you to do so right now so we can crawl a little bit closer. We're certainly, that is the main way right now you could support us, and that would be absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you're enjoying the show, and let's get back to the game.
And I've used 1.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I healed Dirthu
Yep.
for 1.
Cool. I guess we'll be quick about this.
So he's taking 6.
Yep. Who's your general's reg? Those two?
Here
Yeah.
and Warsong.
Warsong's your general?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll do... I really want to dump in this Lady Entourage for that. Probably not, but I'm going to have to. All right, I guess I'll do Slay the Entourage. All right, Slay the Entourage.
Okay.
On the War Song Regiment. Hero phase. Only from 12. On a 2-up, I give him +1 to wound. I do.
Yep.
Spells. White Wizard's going to cast the Bull on a 7.
Roll. Deny that. Oh,
Oh, that's a 4. That's an 8.
yeah.
All right, and Crows from the other wizard. Nope, not 4. Cool, good talk.
They don't like crows.
No. And then you have no CP?
Uh,
No, you should have CP.
I have 3.
Yeah, you have lots of CP. You didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I did one. I did auto attack.
Yeah.
That was
Okay, so that's my hero phase.
Okay. I will cast Purple Sun from here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, did you forget the pick?
Should I re-roll the first one? I know if I can.
So 9 away from these guys.
So what did you summon?
Purple Sun.
All this here
Yeah, you're good.
are damages.
9 away. I can't fit it there. So it'll go there.
Okay. Okay. Movement phase.
Yep.
We're gonna give them run and charge. They're gonna run. They run for 2, so they go 8.
But it wasn't 12. I know, but in that 12, you didn't score a hit with all of those. Okay, so we'll just deal with that. So these are how much damage? So 6 is up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, positioning matters. I would have loved to have that Purple Sun sandwiched in between that ruin and the horn. Basically zoning out zoning out those beast herd or bestigors from going into his wizard is basically it, and making it much harder for them to also engage those Sylvaneth. I do not think he has any plans to engage the Kurnoth with scythes, which again would have forced the herd to have to circle around the bottom. But man, that positioning of that Purple Sun is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I just wish it was in the way, is basically what I'm saying. And you're like, oh, wait a second, can't you move through an endless? Yes, you can. But you still have to be within coherency, and you can't be on that model. So meaning, yes, some of those models would be able to move through it, but not all of them. And that's where now things start getting a little crazy, and he has to be very careful how he positions. And he could have just zoned him out, even using his own horn to block movement as well, because that, again, he can't be on the horn either. So he could have just... Oh, interesting, Mark. He actually redeployed. So he's not planning to countercharge. He just redeployed so that if he does commit into the wizard, that he's just going to just bring in the Kurnoth sides. Okay, so a charge has now happened. We'll see what Sean does. Does he avoid him like the plague? I'm going to guess so. And effectively, the Kurnoth do what the Purple Sun, what I was hoping the Purple Sun was going to do. Interesting.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll aim through outside of 3 of the sides. Actually, no. To start, I'm going to be outside of 3 of the sides. That's right. And then I'll pile in and fight. Okay, cool. So then you can't use your combat ability to do mortals to me. Okay.
Yep.
These dogs are going to charge.
Okay.
I can change the dice to a 4. They get 12.
Was there blast on that? No. So there's 10 guys in there.
We'll take them both, I guess. And then Bulgors.
Yep.
We're going to go 4. I have 1 CP left. I don't need the all-out attack. So yeah, I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
So I got 5. I spent all 5 now. Re-rolling the Bulgors. For 7.
I think that's enough.
At least to go to the tree.
Yeah, you can go to the tree.
So where does 7 take me here?
7. I'll take you to.
So 7 goes to here.
Yeah. And that guy has to go. Yep.
You're counting up, right?
Yep.
Trees?
Yeah, of what's left.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just go into the trees.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go just into the trees.
And stay 3 away from him.
Yep.
Yep.
So 3 mortals into the tree. 3 mortals into the tree.
3 mortals into the trees.
Yeah.
6s.
And then
6s.
that's all my charges and stuff.
Takes all 3. So
Yep.
it's got. Taking 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat abilities.
So the stomps into the dogs.
Yeah. So 4 ups?
3 ups.
Okay, kills him.
That's yep.
Cool. Good talk.
And there's nothing else. Because nothing else is in combat with Durthu.
Okay. I guess pylons and fights with the Bestigors?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see how we want to do this now. Staying out of Durthu. How many wounds does the Warsong Revenant have?
7.
7 wounds?
Yep.
And I think I can do...
I believe you can. 5 up save.
5 up save?
Yep.
Okay. So then I don't think I even need to pile in everyone. So I'm going to stay out of 3 of those guys then. And stay in coherency.
Yep.
And then that goes to there. So the front line here, we'll get to fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 guys. So same kind of damage that I didn't do through earlier.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 18, 20, 21, 22. I'll just roll the first half.
Okay. Should kill him.
I'm +1 to hit you. 3s and 2s.
Yep.
And then 5. Yeah.
This is 1 damage each?
Yeah. So yeah, 3 6s.
Yep. Well, this should kill it.
Yeah. And then 2, so I took out a 2, that was a 2, that's a 1. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
16?
Yeah, 16 red 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 6s? Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, dead?
They're dead. Yeah.
Okay. And then Purple Sun goes away.
Yep.
Make sure I have nothing else in combat. So I said stay out of Durthu and stay out of them.
Yep.
So then I just kill the tree. Do you want me to roll the tree?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just gonna
My
stay.
poor
I'm just
tree.
stay where they are. Okay.
My poor tree.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
So that's hold 1, hold more?
yep.
Okay.
And tactic.
Hold more and tactic.
Cool.
And roll for it.
Oh, what's no enemy units? Oh, there's a secondary here. So no enemy units within center of the 6 inches center. Oh, that's how you get the other 2 points now. Okay, so it's not control 2 anymore. So you scored that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because you
Because you had nothing left.
You killed the Bestigor. So you actually scored that. Okay, so then you score. Yep, I don't score that. Cool.
Yep.
Tactics down here.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so then Prio.
Yep. I got to keep it.
Yep.
What's left that I can do?
Okay. With Mark winning that priority was pretty big. We had a little bit of screw up on scoring. They just didn't realize on the actual score. And Mark is. Oh, sorry. There's a bit of screw up on scoring. Currently, actually, right now, Sylvaneth is actually at 32, folks. I apologize for the mistake. Sylvaneth is at 32 points. And Beastmen are at 28. I apologize for the mistake. But with that priority, that'll pretty much seal the deal. The size can pick up what's left of the Bestigors almost certainly. And even Durthu could just YOLO on his own or just not care. Actually, that's true. Between the endless spell and those bows, we'll pick up probably the Bulgors, and Durthu and the size will just absolutely smash to oblivion those Bestigors. We can continue watching, of course. Again, apologies for a mistake on the scoring. Todd bringing up a point. Sylvaneth have more on point. -3 from the battle formation. Oh, that is so true. This is a league game. I will let them know right now, actually, before it gets any further. Thank you very much for the heads up, Todd. All right, the guys are going to check out the rules and just confirm and make sure that that's done right. And as I was telling him, it's not going to matter too much. He's not only ahead in scoring with that priority roll, it really more or less sealed the deal. Sorry for the silence. I should have put it back on the table, and that's what we're going to right now and see if we hit the talkout stage.
With friendly Sylvaneth units. You're not in combat.
No, I'm not. So
Yeah, you're outside of 3. Yeah.
that was the intent.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was doing all right. We're good.
Yep,
We're
you're
good.
doing it right.
Yep.
Okay.
But it was good on chat.
Yeah.
Pick up on that, right? All right. Okay, so shooting attacks. We're gonna do Durthu's shots into the Bestigors. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna do bows first because I don't have any other movements because everything is like within 3 or just outside of 3. I will attack with the great bows. 1, 2.
So you're not moving. Okay, so hold on. You got your own face stuff to do. Because I can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can do spells.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a spell there.
Yep.
It goes into 7. Makes you control score 1. Can't use commands.
Yep.
And That's something else. Goes on a 5. No. Okay.
I don't know if I'm in range.
I didn't go off, so it didn't matter.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No.
All right. Any movement stuff?
No.
Okay. I'll just go
Shooting into the bulls. Okay.
3, 4. And I would attack with them. So 2s and 3s?
Yep.
Because they don't count as the entourage anymore. Because they're a recycled unit, correct?
Yeah, I brought this back in turn 3, right? This is 18 inches now. So you're -1 to wound.
Okay.
I think I brought that back in turn 3, so 4 and 5.
Cheers.
Yeah, because you banished it, and then I brought it back in my turn. That's right.
2 at -1.
Into bulls, right? So 6s. Nope. So I lose a bull. Okay. Okay.
4s and 4s.
What's this for, the branch wraith?
Yep.
Okay.
3 at -1. 6s.
1, 6, take 2. 1 damage each, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Then through shots into the Bulgors. 4s. And 4s because I'm -1. Nope. That's all my shooting. Charges. Purple Sun. Yep.
9 makes it. That's big. That's what's going to do it for you.
Yep. Do you want to play it out?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Best scores are tanky, man.
Yeah.
And you're -1 to win on everything.
You ask Sean whether you want to play it out. My man will always answer yes. Never give up. I love that guy.
Okay.
What was your tactic?
It was C's.
She's center. Yeah, so you got to. Yeah, so you got to. Okay. 100% I want to play that out because you could score 0 this turn.
You just have to be.
You can't be in combat.
Yeah. Okay.
So if a single Bestiger lives, you fail your battle tactic. And you're at -1 to win, which is big.
Size. Yep. You're going 9.
A lot of shots, and that stops from getting in at.
That.
I'm gonna see if I can.
And the. And Durthu is going to charge. Okay.
You have 3, I have.
And you can countercharge, can't you?
Yep.
Sorry, he's not on it.
Here. Keeps me within 3.
Sure.
Okay.
Why would he do that? Oh, he's in 3 of both units. So he's just covering his bases. Yeah, I get it. All right, fair enough. Although he does have the option to pin that Bulgor unit with the Endless Spell as well. So that would also prevent the countercharge and not expose Durthu to Bulgor attacks. Sequencing. I guess he should have just seen where the Gravetide would go. Unless he's already rolled it and I missed it, and he just failed that charge. Oh, maybe that happened.
No, hit rolls.
No. That's not his
artifact.
It's an artifact.
Okay.
On 3+, +1 to his wound. Yep.
So he's +1 to wound.
Yep.
Okay.
It's who he's in combat with. He's
Okay,
in
no problem.
combat with that unit. So
He actually has a chance of failing his battle tactic right now. Dirthu now has to direct attacks toward the Bulgors. I forgot because the... Oh my gosh. All right, so Gravetide made it in. Arg. He needed him to go into the Bestigors. I say this, but I mean technically he's also up on him on 4 points, and at the bottom of this turn, I am not 100% certain what Sean will have left to claw back with. So there is that, but would have just liked to have seen what potentially could be better positioning on Mark's part.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Everything into the slice.
Yep.
Pile in. Earth is already fought. So everyone should be able to get in.
He will because of, he
In
doesn't
3 inches.
legally, but he has
Yep.
because
Okay. Okay, so everyone. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Would you like to all defend?
What just happened? Mark, did you like potentially throw this game away? Ay. All right, well, let's see if those sides can block some shots coming in. Even just a handful of sides can still do a lot of work, but really, honestly, this should have been laid to bed. Dirthu should have just went into those Bestigors, ignored the Bulgors, carved them for like 15, because the order of sequencing would have been to activate him first so that he doesn't get pulled out of combat. Hit probably do at least 15 damage, and then took what's left of the Bestigors into sides, and then the sides go to delete the rest. This could all go really, really bad now for Sylvaneth. So let's see if all of a sudden Sean can pull this game out of the fire somehow.
So to start, that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So if you want to count it up. 14,
Yep, 14.
Third. Yep, and I'll roll the other ones. Now these guys are 4 up naturally, 3 up naturally.
4.
Okay.
already damaged, so cleaned off some. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll both do it.
Should be 2 6s.
Yep.
Then strike 4. Okay. 6s. And I remember to move my guys back.
See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 25.
25.
25 Ren 1s.
This is 20.
Yep.
5s.
I think you just take out the saves. I think it was only 3 5s.
All right, so then we're going to charge.
Yeah, it was only 3 5s.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so everything except 3. This is
6s.
What do you gives you the reward save?
Because I'm
Contesting objective, right? Okay. So that was 20 to start.
Yep. And then I'll do 5 more.
So how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5. So 2 dead, and then
3 wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5 more. Or sorry, yeah. 4.
So kills another guy.
Okay.
And takes 2. So kills 3 guys. 1, 2, 3. And takes 2.
What's your battle formation? I'll look it up. It's okay. I'll look it up.
It's
Not that one. Okay. Okay, I got it. Go ahead. Continue.
2d6 attacks from the Purple Sun. 6. 4, 5, 6. 3s. 2 mortals. And 4s. 1 at -1. Or -2.
1 and -2?
Yep.
Good.
Okay, and the 2 mortals.
Yep.
And then all-out attack. 3s.
-1 to wound.
And 2s. So it's 2s and 4s.
Yep.
Oh, 1s. Stop.
Okay.
4s.
2 of rend 2.
Rend 2.
It's going to be 1
6.
save.
Yeah, 3 damage.
Okay, so lose 2 more. Okay.
And I would have piled in on the...
Objective, yep. But did you pile in Durthu?
No. I can't go away from...
Yeah, okay,
Right?
so he was off then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a mistake on my part.
Okay, so then that's mine.
Yep.
Because even with the -3 and -3,
Yeah, I think
I'm
I threw.
still-
I think I threw the game.
And then, so you score 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's my turn.
Yeah, we don't have to play this.
Yeah.
Out.
That's just, well, you can, if I can't score, it's just whether or not I can have a tactic to do. I can do not waver, I think. I have 1 unit, I need a 2nd unit to fight and not die. So I can, yeah, because I can go up here. How many CP you have left?
1.
Okay, so wizard can run up, wizard can charge the tree. So I
Okay.
just not roll double once. I give himself run and charge so he can get right up. I can walk right up to it,
Okay.
charge
Yep.
inside of it. So I can end up over here.
Mhm.
Because I can run, charge, down to here, stay away from them, take the objective, and kill you.
Absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Mark played a great game right up to that moment. Oh my goodness. Decisions. I know he realizes it right now. Now, is Durthu within 3? That was one of the curious things. I think they just checked to see if he's within 3, and it doesn't look like he is. If he was within 3, there was a possibility he could actually score it. I didn't think he was off that objective, but oh my God, compounded. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. So sorry, Mark. I know you're probably, if you're watching this video, my man, obviously we all learn from our mistakes, and I'm sure you're kicking yourself. I'm sure you're kicking yourself. We've all been there, that's for sure. All right, we are now fast approaching the end of this game. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone out there that has, stayed around here and watched this wonderful game with these two beautiful human beings. If it's your first time here, well, welcome to us. Welcome to the end, basically. This is the end of the stream, or very close to the end of the stream. This is a league game happening at X Planet Games. We're located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And we do this every Wednesday. We stream every Wednesday, AoS, and we even stream an event in a given month, give or take, as well. And in fact, this Saturday we have a tournament, a 4-round tournament. So we'll be streaming that. So you could join us this Saturday morning, because it will be kicking off bright and early to get those 4 rounds in. So you can follow that throughout the weekend. I would love to give a big, huge hug and shout out to both Mark and Sean for coming out on stream. Always a brave decision when you get in front of a crowd and open yourself up to criticism. So there you go. So thank you so much, guys, for being on stream. I really do appreciate that. All right, let's watch the embers of this game burn out. and see where things end up at. But I think with that tactical error on the Sylvaneth player's part, I believe the Beastman player will actually make a comeback.
Well, I can get +1. Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be a charger. So do I make that charge? Because I don't need to charge with these guys anymore.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna set up in case I fail. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
charge is there. They're in. Okay.
He said it.
I know he did.
Yeah.
And then you scored here. You scored nothing, right?
Yeah.
On this one. Okay. So in here.
Are you ahead?
No, you're ahead by 4 right now.
Okay.
So I got to score 6. So I got to score battle tactic and take the objective, basically.
Yep.
Okay, so I made that charge. So they're in on the trees. They're going to fight the
Yeah, yeah.
trees. And
Yep.
I'll
Fine.
get that.
Whatever.
I'll get that.
That doesn't matter.
It's just this that matters.
Yep.
So
It's the only
common
thing that
phase,
matters.
I'm going to attack here.
Yep.
And I'm -3 to control score near you, right?
Yep.
So then
I don't have precision, so I can't take it out.
So on a 3+, I give +1 the wound for all Sylvaneth units
Yep.
within range of him. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So it just negates this thing.
So I'm going to ignore Durthru. I'm going to
Yep.
pile in and fight these 2 things and then
Yep.
kill both of them off. So I'm going to pile in everything towards the purple sun.
Oh, you have fighters. Yeah, go ahead.
And then it's just a matter of what I can get.
So then I should start with that one, because they have fighters.
And then this can go through here. This can go around here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You need to make sure, you
8
need
guys.
someone here.
No, I don't, because they're all connected. 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
I'm good there.
All right. Yep.
I can conga line if as long as the ends have the 3, because each one has
Okay,
2.
gotcha.
Yep.
That is correct.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
I'm going to do 8 into him,
Mm-hmm.
because that's got 10 wounds, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do 8 into him.
Yep.
That should, he's at full wounds, right?
Yep.
8, 6, 7, 8,
This doesn't matter anymore.
9. No, I'll do 8 into him and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 and 8 with the champion here. So he champions in the purple sun.
Yep.
All defense?
No.
6, 9, 12. I don't need to all attack because I'm gonna all attack because I'm not +1 to hit them naturally. So I'm gonna all attack.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I won't. No, I won't. So I'm +1 to hit him, not +1 to hit him. Because then I can all defense so I can live.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 8 and 8. 21 is 24. 24, 25 the first time, 24 the second. So 25 into purple sun.
Yep.
So on 4s and 3s.
All right, as he swings for the fences on the purple sun, that should kill it. Ray's got some comments regarding. Looks like he rewound the tapes. You have the advantage of that. We don't here because we can't rewind while we're streaming live. So you saw him on the objective. Okay, well, unfortunately, at this point, I really can't mess with the game at this point. Not everyone in the league has the advantage of a bunch of people watching, and I think we've pretty much interfered enough at this point. So the guys, Mark would have had to have said it. I had to leave it up to him to make the call. If he had been on that objective, I guess that would have just inched him a little bit further. And maybe that could have made the difference. You're absolutely right. Did he just get within 3 inches of Durthu? I think the guys thought that he was in to begin with, but he's definitely 100% within 3 inches of Durthu now. Yeah, he's 100% within 3 inches of Durthu now. So Durthu is going to pile in and then swing. So we'll see what happens when the dust clears here. This is so crazy. This game is way closer than it needed to be. Way closer.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, I would have to all attack them. So I can't all defense. Oh well, that's my fault. Okay, let's see if it kills him. Hopefully. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might be fine.
6, 7, 8.
Should have just dumped it into one.
5s.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, he's good.
He's good. Okay, so fight back.
6s. Okay. I'll.
Okay, so that's big. Both the Purple Sun and the Scythe Kurnoth lived. Oh, what's this? Another swing the other direction? What the heck is happening here?
That's,
Straight through because it ran 3.
10 damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
3s. And 2s. Another 6.
I ran. This one's lower end, isn't it?
Same end.
Oh, it fails either way. So 3. Okay.
Yeah, it's still run 2. 3 damage each, so 6 damage.
Okay. And the rest of your stuff?
I'll do the Scythe. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 3s. 2 at -2. 6 damage.
Fail. 6, so 3 more.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that secures it because I'm minusing you by 3.
Yep. But I score 4 for tactic because you Purple Sun. I don't think is going
So
to
is
kill
that
me.
a tie?
It's a tie. And if it wasn't for those 2 points, it would have been my game. That.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And if I move Dirthu into here instead of
Yep.
right onto the objective instead of going after your guys.
Yep.
I should have just. I forgot to charge him in first.
Mhm.
If he tied it in, it would have been fine.
Yep.
Right.
What an absolutely crazy game. Ends up in a tie. This is 100% Sylvaneth's game in any other universe. All right. With that, folks, thank you so much for joining us for this very interesting game. Thank you to the gentlemen that are at the table right now. And other than that, again, if you haven't done so, please, oh please, hit subscribe button. We're a tiny channel. We could really use your support. And with that, don't forget to catch us this Saturday for our tournament. And for right now, good night to everyone. See y'all next week.
Get you to do that, but you ended up going up instead.
Yeah, I could have moved them back, right?
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.